How's it going, Rackle viewers? And welcome back to another Grimroll's Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrew session of my own personal homebrew, Okami No Kage, where I basically take a bunch of misfit ninjas and throw them into a bunch of shenanigans that, frankly, it's entertaining to watch them forget they have grappling hooks. That still bugs me. That'll probably forever bug me until they actually use grappling hooks for something that I probably didn't originally even intend them to use it for. But that all said, let's go ahead and join the Discord, which is slowly but surely filling up with my wonderful players. And let's say hi, and also remind them that they gained a level up because I am a kind DM most days. Some days. Sometimes I'm a kind DM. One final note before I actually do get into the Discord though. So the Dungeons & Dragons with the Discord thing, that's going to be an authentic thing. I'm actually setting it up right now. I've got 4 players from the Discord who are fans of the channel. And we're going to be playing through another homebrew of mine based on, well, Star Wars. Because that sounded like fun, that's what they wanted, and I figured why the hell not. Let's go ahead and jump in the Discord now.
Cock steamed fish.
Okay, that's where I come in at? What the hell? What?
Wait, isn't that basically just steamed fish, but arranged in a peacock pattern? Or is that actually
Look
peacock?
at the picture.
Yeah, that's
No.
cool.
That's fish.
Okay. I mean,
It's just-
beautiful presentation, I have to admit.
Right?
Yeah, that's
is
nice.
Would you say that that would be more of an appetizer then? Like, I can easily
Probably.
see just eating that on top of a bowl of rice. It's just like
I mean-
perfection.
Yeah, I assume like each of those fillets are sliders and you just kind of go. Glorp.
Oh, this is an oyster tray.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I've done that with oysters.
Oh, God.
How do
This is
people
what
find this
people
crap
did to-
appetizing? Why?
This is
No.
what people did with peacock.
Oysters are delicious.
See, I'd eat
Oysters
that.
are really
Very delicious.
That's freaking weird, but I'd eat it.
poor peacocks. Like,
Peacocks, pheasant.
pheasant I can see a case for. Like, they're game meat, but they're plentiful and easy to cultivate as livestock. Peacocks, I don't see them as viable livestock at all.
No, I don't either.
I saw a pheasant today in my backyard. I was so confused by it because I've never seen one actually like in town before. Weirdest damn thing.
The meager peasants come to beg from their lords. How charming.
Bitch, watch your mouth. I'm God here today.
Damn.
You really don't like my noble. Then again, does anyone?
No, I think you made him specifically for that reason, to prove that point. It's like, I'm going to make a character no one actually likes. And you succeeded. No one liked your noble. He was a douche.
Holy crap, that's a beautiful pheasant. Look at this pheasant.
What was his name?
I think
yeah.
this pheasant's name is Ra.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
no, I meant the noble.
Oh no, douchebag something or other.
That's
Douchebag,
actually
But yeah, that pheasant wouldn't be named Raw. That is definitely a beautiful bird.
Burb.
I like the colors.
the males are bedecked with finery to impress the females.
As are peacocks, that's why they're called peacocks.
It is interesting how that's the case in the animal kingdom. It's like the bright and colorful is male, while reserved colors are female. The
Female, yep.
opposite in our culture.
Totally. Because the women have to attract the male, not the other way around.
I mean, I've seen the inverse of that sometimes.
Very rare.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. So related to this picture, I found a video entitled "You versus the Guy She
Oh,
Tells
yeah.
You Not to Worry About."
That video. Good times.
Lord almighty.
Just don't worry about. Oh Jesus.
I love how this conversation has devolved to talking about birds.
I mean, when I walked in,
Totally.
it was talking about fish and oysters and crap and seafood. I was like, why?
I mean, seafood is good, first of all.
Seafood's good.
I'm picky about seafood.
I will say, though,
I just finished my seafood soup.
ooh,
That was good. From a hot pot place.
oh god.
Just
Ooh,
finished that.
hot
Damn, I
pot.
Those
finished
are
mine the next
nice.
day.
Yeah, well, I had other stuff to eat too.
I
Like,
will
let me
say,
savor it.
though, in regards to seafood, I don't understand the appeal cocktail sauce has. Like,
Oh, I
It's
love
ketchup and
cocktail sauce.
horseradish.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't get why people like it. Like, maybe it's just an exposure thing, because the very first time I tried oysters, I was in Thailand, and we had a green chili sauce, put a dried chili pepper on the top, a couple of herbs, some fresh ginger, slurp it down. Heavenly. But the second time I tried oyster, I tried it with cocktail sauce, and I'm like, it's nowhere near as good. It's not even passable. It's to the point where I eat raw oysters without cocktail sauce.
Cultural thing, I guess, then, you know?
Yeah, y'all just did my cocktail sauce.
I mean, I don't like cocktail sauce. I hate it. I prefer tartar. And
What's
I
wrong
like
with cock?
oysters raw.
And I hate tartar sauce. It's like, ugh, no.
I don't like either.
No, she put ranch on it instead.
Not on
What?
fish, no.
Okay, I was about to say, if you put ranch on fish, there's something wrong.
No,
You
ranch
put
is
ranch
usually
on
my-
everything.
Ranch is usually my go-to condiment, but not on seafood.
Yeah, no ranch on seafood.
I don't see why not.
Oh, that actually reminds me.
What?
Hold up. I actually gotta go through something real quick for reasons. I'll tell you why in a moment. Let's see. Oh, you're lucky.
He's
Oh
gonna kill
wow, I'm the
us.
first one who's logged in. That's weird.
What?
No, I'm in.
No.
You mean the first one?
Okay, let's see. You
B.
fail. What the fuck? You already got it. God damn it.
Discord server voice chat is set up by the first person who logs into the voice chat. So
Let's see. You're not here. You are here, and you already got it.
Oh,
Alright,
right.
so
You
that's
guys are
curiosity.
doing
What
ninjas
dishes?
today. Right.
I even posted that in the Discord, Blue. God
Right,
damn, man.
yes. I'm
3
sorry.
times.
Sorry. Right.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Right. The one I'm not in. Okay.
I mean, you can
Fine,
play
your
if you
choice.
want.
No, it's okay. I try to keep myself down to 2 games of D&D just for keeping my brain sane in terms of character creation and development and stuff like that. But I can like still hang out and talk. if
Oh
you guys
yeah, I
want.
mean you
That's fine.
can still listen to the shenanigans and all that fun stuff. By the way, I just went through everyone's sheets. I gave inspiration to those who actually listened when I said y'all leveled up to 4. That didn't already have inspiration. The rest of you, level up to 4. What was wrong with you? I gave you a level up.
Excuse me while I go smack a dog's butt for barking too much.
Kinky.
Also,
yeah.
Blue.
No, he always barks at the mailman, and he's not supposed to.
Actually, don't. Okay.
Also, Blue, don't feel too bad because, let me think. Here soon. Let me think. I'm going to be DMing 2 games. This one, like, every other week if I can help it. A Star Wars 5e game soon with my Discord. That's going to be fucking fun. And I'm in 2 other games.
I'll
Damn.
play Jedi if you want me to. I noticed nobody played that. You mentioned that no one's chosen Jedi yet.
I don't
that's
think
why
you
I
want
don't
to
spread
interact
myself
with.
too thin.
I
Actually,
don't think you want to interact with Grimm's Discord channel, if I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a dark, nasty place full of scum and villainy. Ha, references.
Ha.
Anyway, also, I finally got my 4th for that game, and he actually decided to roll the Jedi, because that's literally all he knows about Star Wars. He knows more about Dungeons & Dragons than he does Star Wars. I'm like, don't worry, I can work with this. And it's going to be fun, because that just opens up a whole slew of fuckery for me to play with. Oh,
Hey.
prepare to meet Inquisitors, motherfuckers. You're going to hate them.
I've already got Jen and Angela rolling up characters for mine for whenever I bring it in.
Yeah, we might be doing that next week.
Had to create 2 different cities for them because of where they wanted to live, which I don't mind doing.
I want to live in a place where they hand me a freaking double-blade scimitar and give me psychic powers.
That would be the desert.
That's weirdly appropriate for the character concept.
That would be the
Jedi?
desert.
Is it a Jedi?
Okay,
Does he hate sand?
I love it because one of you was right. But they sounded
He's
like
a
the same
sand
thing.
ninja from I don't know where the sand ninja's from.
Is his name Luke, and does he live with his Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru?
No, his name's Kai Ren, though he's based off a character that gave Luke to Uncle Owen and Amberu.
Kylo Ren?
No, Kai Ren.
Oh.
If I was doing Kylo
First
Ren, that'd be a...
character he made.
Yeah, for Knights of the Republic. It was hilarious.
Kylo Ren, you will have to make a swole boy.
Kylo Ren, you have to frickin' mix actually, no, it's really close to my Vader concept. I just ditch the sorcerer and throw in more warlock.
And a very large nose.
And
Oh, yeah.
be inconsistent as fuck with your character motivations.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Though, I thought Adam Driver did a decent performance, at least.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love his performance of it. I mean, the movies were kind
Yeah.
of hit and miss for me, but his performance as Kylo Ren was great.
Hey, he carried the whole thing. Well, carry is a strong word, but you know.
Carried a lot better than Rey did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, even Finn did a better job than fucking Rey did, and I wasn't a big fan of
Okay.
Finn.
See, that's what will get the fan base completely up in arms, because Finn had the most potential as a former stormtrooper. You could have told so many stories from that
Yep,
type of
That's the
angle.
problem about him. He
Yeah,
has, he
that's the
has
part that
potential,
bugs me.
but at the end, nothing.
They do some of it, thankfully, just not as much
in
as
the
I would
end,
like.
he's just kind of a
There.
guy.
He's just kind of there.
He's there and he's a guy and he makes quirky remarks every now and again. It's like
God, I love the interview. It's just like, are we gonna see more of Captain Phasma in the next movie?
Well, funny you should mention that.
Yes, she gets a whole 5 seconds more.
No, the odd thing is I have to disagree with you. I really liked Rey. I liked that character.
If they went a
Not gonna
different,
answer that.
if they went a different direction with her, I would have been happier. But I
really like the part where she said, "I am Iron Man."
Dear God.
that would have been a far
That
better movie
being
to
dumped
me.
to the Starship Enterprise, yeah. Fits right in.
Okay, so who's all ready to be ninjas? Did y'all level up to 4? Are you all 4 now?
Yeah, I'm 4.
I'm all for this game.
But are you level 4?
Oh, I thought you told me to lower my level. I went down to 3.
So your blind bard, who has actually been like the most useful of your entire team, is probably still going to be most useful of your team, but not as powerful now, which is going to be funny to deal with. Anyway, let's go ahead and swap my damn screen, and we can set the stage. As y'all may remember, because God knows I remember it fondly, because I gave y'all grappling hooks and none of you used them. Y'all went through the fucking doors, you bastards.
Yeah, like normal people.
Normal. You're not normal.
The fuck's normal?
You were tasked by your Jesus Christ. You were tasked by basically the leader of your little group to infiltrate the son of the shogun himself's estate and to try to find evidence of ne'er-do-well, bad dealings and all that, and decided to go with the most overt, covert infiltration I have ever seen, and decided to split yourselves not once but twice, just to confound me. Screw all of you, by the way.
We love you, Graham.
No, you don't. That's a lie. After managing to distract the son of the shogun, and actually managing to get him just outright freaking drunk and eventually pass out, your other little team decided to go snoop around his office and found quite many surprising things. One thing being a fake ledger, another thing being a real ledger showing that he was skimming off the top a bit, and a couple of interesting letters that just kept saying failure, with no other real markings or indication. But you did discover that a messenger was on his way and took it upon yourselves to actually intercept them. And it was very easy just to kind of remove the message that he was carrying from him. So much so that you guys actually went out your way to actively dick with the poor guy. How dare.
He deserved it.
He did not deserve it. He was a messenger. He's just a random peon that just gets paid to run back and forth as fast as he can and nap on occasion. But
He fell asleep on the job. He deserved it.
upon discovering, though, opening the case he was carrying, you found the seal of frickin' Nobunaga himself. And the letter details success. And the reason was because of a human liver. Which, in itself, a little disturbing. God knows what it actually means. No one bothered to ask me if they could roll for it. Or if they did, I don't remember. Because my
There
memory's...
were a couple.
Well, there were several. You failed most of them to screw with the guy, though. Returning to your headmaster. You relayed the information. He actually congratulated you on doing an excellent job and said, you know, take a rest. He was going to send a messenger out to the Shogun to deliver your findings, and all was going to be well in the world. Or so you thought.
Yeah.
So for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and wake up the next day. You've once again been summoned to appear before Okami Hanzo himself. Did my music just stop completely?
Yes.
Yep.
What the devil? Why did it do that? That ain't right. I don't remember what the hell I was playing originally for this. Screw it.
I also told a bunch of bandits to go fuck off and we weren't gonna be robbed.
That did happen! Some assholes tried to mug you. You literally told them to fuck off. And then you found their bosses, who offered you a job.
And then we had to talk to Hanzo about it.
Yeah, and he basically said, you know, just keep an eye on them. You know, more friends are always better, and they might be useful in the future. Also, regretfully, despite, you know, everyone being summoned, you find that Onyx is not with you at the moment. But you do have a new friend with you. A wonderful elven lad with a little red panda perched on his shoulder. Who's, for some reasons, his nameplate is not showing up. I will fix that as Eretz announces himself.
Yeah, like I said, you see a high elbow fellow, long black hair in like a ponytail sort of deal, blue robes, the Japanese kind that I never remember the name.
Kimono.
Kimono, Hakamas.
Yeah, but the kimono isn't the girl version, like whatever. You know what I'm talking about, I guess. The katana on his side, and yeah, a cute red panda on his shoulder. And he'll approach you saying, I've heard great things about you. I am very excited to be working with you. Very nice to meet you. My name is Haru.
At hearing that word is spread, Okami just slowly turns to the ninja on his left and just shakes his head.
Anyone else?
Yoshi. The ninja to his left just kind of bows his head a little bit lower. He's already feeling the burn from the last day that he got scorned, and he just feels more coming now.
Oh boy, I messed up.
Yoshi, dishonor on your family, dishonor on you, and dishonor on your cow.
God fucking damn it.
I love that movie.
Hey, Mulan!
I couldn't resist because I love that line.
I love it too.
Yoshi,
Mushu.
Yoshi desperately is just trying to meld with the wall behind him, and sadly, he is not that level of ninja. Okami does turn to the rescue, however. Yes, though, you have done a fine job yesterday. Though the messenger has returned, with odd requests from Shogun himself. He wishes those that were on site, as it were, to come meet him and speak in person and detail what you have found. Regretfully, Onyx is indisposed. Apparently, he needed what is known as tune-up. But thankfully, we have Haru to replace him for now. And God willing, one day, there will be 6 of you. I stand corrected. I am sorry, little red panda. 7.
About
Even the panda knows more respect than poor Yoshi. That's hilarious to me. Now, you will take this seal. And as he says this, he motions to the ninja. He almost motions to Yoshi, then just shakes his head again and motions to the one on his right who approaches you. And given that he believes Kage to kind of be the leader of your group at the moment, hands her a seal, and on it bears the Hanzo's symbol.
She takes it, bows. Thank you, master.
Should there be any trouble on the road, be it with official business, simply show that seal. Sure take care of any problems. May cause more. Who knows? Those two Shingen can be dangerous. Are there any questions before you make your way and show utmost respect for clan in front of Shogun?
Mango.
I just shake my head nervously.
No questions.
No questions at all.
See, Yoshi, why could you not be like them? You are a disgrace to clan. You may go now. You are in no rush. Take your time. You should rest and be, as saying goes from western lands, bushy-tailed and bright-eyed when you see Shogun. To show utmost respect in face of clan.
Brush my tail and make sure it's very bushy.
Yoshi giggles at that and then promptly gets backhanded.
Wow.
Ninja show no emotion. Yoshi, you going back to training. You're a terrible ninja.
Poor
I swear.
Yoshi.
I keep you around for laugh. Now go.
Maybe we should leave before they fire your ship because of us.
It's our fault Yoshi is getting backhanded and
Yeah.
in trouble.
Honestly,
Poor
I think,
Yoshi.
Don't sound like he's complaining.
hey, for all you know, Yoshi gets off on this. Anyway.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
I know nothing.
Berate
see
me more,
nothing.
senpai.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
God,
may I have another, please?
please, sir, may I have some more? No, Yoshi, you're being creepy again. Thankfully, getting the Shingen is only about, good solid 40 miles away. If you decided to actually book it completely at full speed, you could make it there just as night falls and at least, be in town. But you could also take your time, have a nice leisurely stroll, God knows what will happen, camp out for a night and show up basically midday the next day. What do you do?
I think showing in the middle of the night would be, well, weird,
We never
in my
had
opinion.
not showing up to the Shogun in the middle of the night, but showing up in town in the middle of the night and staying at an inn or something like
It's
that.
up to you. I just think if there is no rush, but up to you.
Well, showing up midday would just be rude.
Wait, that's rude.
So how far do we go to get there early in the morning?
Makes more sense.
Exactly.
So how would we pace ourselves to get there early in the morning?
We would get there in the middle of the night, stay at an inn, and then wake up early in the morning.
All right. Let's
I think we're overcomplicating just visiting
Totally.
his lordship.
I love it.
I just wanted to have it a good, walk. But okay, we can take a good pace. It's fine.
It's whatever everybody else wants.
That fun fact, I didn't actually mean to place these things like literally at full speed, day apart from each other like I did. That was an accident. I love it. Okay, that said, you all decided to fucking Naruto run there, which I think is hilarious. And
Oh god.
yep, I'm using that phrase. Let me roll a thing real quick, just for shits and giggles, since you're on the road. And okay, which one is that? Oh my god!
He rolled an Oni on the random encounter table, didn't he?
How'd you know I had an Oni on the random encounter table?
It's obvious.
As long as it's not a hack, I'm good.
That might also be on the
Wow.
random encounter table. Stop guessing.
I mean,
No.
they're not called hag in yokai culture.
No, they're called.
Moving on.
Yeah, we'll have that discussion later because for all you know, you might actually encounter. Okay, this is hilarious. Why I did roll up though. You're gonna. Oh god, I can't believe this. This is the result. Do I even have that map set up? I do have it set up. So you're making pretty good pace. You know, you're on the road. You're not really being bothered by anyone. But as it approaches later afternoon, you do happen to come across some very familiar figures, oddly enough. And the fucking music stopped again. Why does it keep doing that?
That's a good question.
I have it all set up to play automatically, and that's what bugs me. Obviously, upon seeing other travelers on the road, you do kind of slow down a little bit, and most of you, except Haru and Onyx, who is not frickin' there. That's a figment of your imaginations. He's not there. He doesn't exist. I need to re-update these maps. And worse yet, you even hear them, because they're not being quiet at all. No, I'm telling you, Bernard, it was a bad idea from the They were fucking samurai! Well, John, how was I supposed to know they were samurai? Because they're wearing armor, Bernard! It had swords! It wasn't really hard to tell that they were fucking samurai! You don't mug samurai! Well, has anyone ever tried to mug samurai, John? No! You know why? Because they got fucking swords and armor, don't they? Yeah, you do have a point there. Of course I have a point! Frickin' twat! I swear to God!
What are the odds that we'd run into them again?
I know. Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
really?
On a table, 1 out of 12.
Oh, wow.
I shit you not. I was surprised. So these...
Hello, boys.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Bernard, don't they look familiar? I don't know, John. Everyone kind of looks familiar to me these days. No, Bernard! The other night. Remember the other night? Refresh my memory. What were we doing the other night? We were mugging people! Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Did we mug them? No! We didn't mug them!
You tried.
Yes, you tried.
What they said, we tried!
Pride is the word.
Tried. We told you no. And we're still telling you no. Because...
Fuck you, that's why.
Exactly!
She fucking did it again.
Good job!
But no, she did it again. She said no. Who the fuck says no to being mugged twice? Oh, John, maybe some people just don't want to be mugged. What do you mean people don't want to be mugged? That's bullshit. Everyone likes a good mugging.
No.
No,
No, that's
that's
not
not
true.
the case.
I mean, no. Everyone likes a good
You
mugging.
guys have a death wish or something because, I mean, we can rectify that for you if you like. But we're not supposed to kill people, so we just knock you out and leave you.
We're not.
No.
No,
we're not.
Master said the no killing, but he did
Yeah.
not say anything about maiming.
We could just knock them out and
Or thrashing.
tie them up to a tree.
To be fair, he said no killing for our last job.
Oh,
This
that's
one,
true.
That's true.
Yeah, you and I received very different trainings, I think. But it's okay.
So, did we try to mug him, John? It's like, but no, they're literally talking about killing us right now. You really think it's a good idea to try to mug him right now?
what I'm more interested in is where are your handlers? Or are they lurking in the brush yet again?
Who? Oh, right, the Jinai twins. Right, weird friggin' twats they are from frickin' East. Nah, they basically just kind of cut us loose and told us fuck right off. Kind of like what you all did, only they did it by threatening to cut off parts of us that we'd rather not have cut off. Where's the other guy that threatened me with the horseshoe? He's not around, is he? He's not behind me, is he?
He's behind you.
What? Where? John, I think she's fucking with you. What do you mean she's fucking with me? She don't
He's in the
fuck with me.
bushes.
Excuse me, Mr.
Yeah,
Mugger.
where is it?
I don't want to be rude or anything, but we have places to be. Are we doing this, or are you letting us pass? Because we are kind of in a hurry for some reason.
Okay, Jen, what are you doing? I'm curious.
Minor illusioning a picture. Minor illusioning.
Oh, you minor illusioning Onyx just slowly kind of peeking through the bush with a horseshoe?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, there he is. All right, yeah, we're leaving. No, come on, John. Oh, but not, I don't know.
I minor illusion the sound of a shoe horse like clanking into something.
Yeah, we're leaving, but come on. All right, yeah, we'll go mug like a fisherman or something. Someone that won't threaten us with a damn horseshoe. I don't want to know what they're gonna do with the horseshoe. Excuse me, pardon me. I don't want to know what he's gonna do with the horseshoe, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna enjoy it at all. Well, it's a damn horseshoe.
Good night to you. What's with the horseshoe? I'm kind of lost.
Are you asking them that, or?
Yeah, I'm asking the party. I feel like I'm missing like an inside joke or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they're just grins. Like this wily grin.
Can't believe you rolled the fucking John and Bernard bandits again. God damn it.
Threaten him with a horse.
What are the odds, right?
Dear God.
What is
1 out of 12.
Oh my god.
I had everything from distraught villager to legit fucking Oni. You ran into fucking John and Bernard again. I even have them labeled as John and Bernard.
The
that's
Australian bandits.
Australian,
That's
English,
great.
what the fuck ever. They're obviously not from around here. You can tell that much.
Obviously.
Obviously.
But they did tell you something useful. The Janai twins come from out east.
Yep.
Which, you know, granted, one of you had to spot out, realized they were blind, had to have someone else roll a perception check to spot that. Yes, I would never let you live that down because it's hilarious to me that you rolled up a blind bard.
God.
The rest of the trip, thankfully, very uneventful. You're going at a brisk pace, even with that little stall. Honestly, you do make it to Shingen in basically record time. Nights just falling. And, you know, everyone's just kind of closing up shop and all that. Really nice and relaxed. And it's oddly calm. Like, scaringly calm. There's a couple of samurai here and there, you know, a bunch of townspeople, a couple of merchants trying to peddle the final bits of their wares just for the sheer shits and giggles factor. But it doesn't look like they're getting anywhere with it. So welcome to Shingen.
We made it. Hold on. Let's go for long. Whew. So tavern?
I'll see why not.
Sure.
Is that what they were called?
Oh, then
I
think
don't know.
They were called sake houses.
Yeah.
Ooh, sake. Even better. Let's go.
Sake is amazing. I fucking love sake.
It is, but I find it so weird that it's hot.
I love it that way,
It
actually.
can be served cold.
Yeah, it can be served cold.
Well, yeah, you can, but I never tried it cold. I should. Anyway.
You have to try cold too.
Alright, so, you know, a little bit of hunt. Actually, streets are kind of crowded and the shops are kind of helter-skelter all over the place. Someone want to go ahead and make me, say, an investigation check? See if you can even find just a sake house that's not quite closing up their shop just yet.
Anyone want to, or should I?
I could try, but I'm not proficient.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
you
not
are the
proficient either.
newest member to this group, so it'd be good to see what you can do, I suppose.
Yeah, I agree.
Shade.
There it is.
Oh,
Yay!
I am good.
Finally, we have someone other than the blind bard that can roll good.
That's funny because the DC was 10 anyway.
Oh.
It's a sake house. Honestly, it was going to be open all night anyway, but it's fun to screw with you guys. Not that hard to find one, thankfully. It's about the only shop that's actually not closing up its doors. And, you know, you make your way in. There's a couple people there. One lazy drunk that looks like he was begging for drinks the entire night in the corner. And a wonderful little stewardess just kind of minding behind the main table. Just kind of waves you over. Happy, cheerful, very fake smile on her face. Ohio! Welcome! Welcome to Drunken Monkey.
Nice name.
Drunken monkey.
How may we help you today?
I guess someone's talking. We are looking for rooms for tonight. For how many are we? 5. Well, 6. Sorry, sorry, my little guy.
Little panda just kind of sighs, ears flattened, just like, I don't count as a person, you suck. Hi. That will be 5 gold each, yes.
Wait. Isn't that like a fucking ton?
Yes. We're a very fine establishment. That fake smile's a little wider.
Well, surely a fine establishment deserves fine entertainment. Allow me to introduce myself as Kumori Hiromitsu. Perhaps we can work out another arrangement?
I'm sorry, you're not that attractive.
Pardon, but I'm not of that kind of trade.
Gotta make a quick
I
roll
am
real
a
quick.
poet.
There's actually someone here that might have heard. Oh, he did hear that. God damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. He should not have heard that, but he did. There's a man in the corner that kind of perks up when you state your name. Hey, wait a minute. I know this man. I've read his work. This is a fine writer. Why are you charging them so much? You know going rate is 2 silver. A fake smile on that poor lady's face kind of just breaks just slightly. You can see a throbbing vein just kind of start forming in her forehead. Hi. Apologies. Yes. Going rate is 2 silver, yes. Per person. And the
And
panda.
complimentary dinner, right?
Don't push it.
Alright.
Who's paying?
I'll toss her a gold piece for the rooms.
Oh, she's happy to see that.
Just to at least maybe brighten her day a little bit since she tried to overcharge us. But, you know. For all of us.
She figured you were out of towners. She figured it would be easier.
Obviously.
You literally even hear a little bit of shouting from outside as swords clash for a brief moment. Sounds like someone pissed off a samurai for a moment. Ah, yes. Your rooms will be upstairs. Be sure to lock your doors. We were supposed to be greeted tonight on the streets. And I would not recommend wandering out after dark or looking out your windows. She turns and looks at your wonderful blind friend. Though I suppose for him it wouldn't be a problem.
Once again, I will quote a famous individual in another work and just give a large shit-eating grin.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you're famous somewhere, I'm certain, yes.
I mean, it's not like we can't handle ourselves. We've dealt with worse.
Have you?
No. I'm lying entirely.
I mean, to be fair, how grueling was the ninja training?
That's true. I mean,
That is,
For most of you, I mean, it wasn't easy by any frickin' means, but it was one of those things, because you were trained at younger ages, it kind of just became your life and it's all you knew. For one of you in particular, though, it was a lot fucking harder. Like, a lot
The
fucking
blind
harder.
person?
Okay, for two of you, it was a lot fucking harder.
God damn it.
well, I mean, of course, maybe Yorio's gone through a lot, dealt with much worse, but, you know.
yeah,
Given
Hanzo's
her
had
life.
its fair share, so.
But we are not gonna cause any trouble, right? I look
Of
at
course
all of them.
not.
Oh.
Funny you should say
Those
that.
Cause trouble, we finish trouble.
You know, funny you should say that. Could you all do me a favor? Roll me a quick perception check. I just want to see if you catch it.
Disadvantage?
For you, advantage, because this is a hearing thing.
Interesting. Ha! Finally, I'm rolling low! By the way, Discord's
I'm
doing
rolling
that thing
high.
again, where I get
Yeah.
cut out every
same-
now and
same
then.
here.
Really? Because you sound fine on our end.
Every so often, you guys just pretty much empty out for me. And then
That's a
pick up
that's a
again later.
internet
Sounds like-
thing.
Internet thing, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
happening for us before we changed the router.
Yeah. Weird. So, the good news is, one of you passed this, thank you God. Jen! You can hear some commotion down the road a little bit. And it's starting to grow louder. It sounds like someone's just kind of shrieking in a slightly panicked tone. You glance outside, you notice the sun is setting a little bit faster than you were expecting. It's basically practically night now, even though it was just barely dusk a moment ago. And the shouting grows a little louder. Quickly, shut your doors! Stop all business! Get out of the road! It's a Yagyo! And he just continues shouting that again and again as he's running full speed down the road. You just barely catch a glimpse of this poor bastard, dressed in slightly fine ornate robes, kind of priestly even. And he is just continuously booking out the road. Everyone else, upon hearing this, immediately, they empty out the road. It is barren as all hell. Every single shop, every single door is shutting closed. Shutters are being just slammed closed. Everything is very quickly and very fast.
Well, you know
Going
the
dead
saying, when
silent.
in Rome, and I hide.
And my ears twitch. The sound. What is going on? What is that?
Upon hearing this, everyone in the building was already rushing to the door, making sure everything's shut and secured.
I mean, have we heard of this creature before? Or this thing that's coming through?
Roll me a religion if you think you might have.
Religion.
Jen, I would say you're about the only one that might not have heard of this.
Probably not. 14.
Nope.
In that case, hold on.
Being a bard.
Religion.
Alright, but yeah.
Well,
So all
makes
of us
sense.
are allowed to make a roll on this, or?
Yep. And because this definitely would tie into some kind of folktale stuff, you would get advantage specifically more.
Oh, having pity on the blind man. Wow, I'm not doing well.
You still didn't make it. Wow.
You know what? I'm never going to use this. I'll use the
Inspiration.
inspiration
Okay,
because
go
I
for
will
it.
forget. I will always forget to use inspiration.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, and not only that, but you hit the DC for all the lore. The Hiyaki Yagyo is the moment it's basically the parade of 100 demons.
Oh, I've heard of that. Okay.
It happens once in a while. It's usually, more often than not, the Omnio are actually on top of things, warning people literally a day ahead of time. Apparently, Shingen, for whatever damn reason, got the notice very late, as this guy was booking it and shouting it from the top of his lungs the night of. You know, more often than not, it's just a bunch of mischief kind of happening, as several different types of Oni, demons, and yokai kind of just wander through the streets doing mild mischief here and there. But you also hit the DC for all the lore, so you also hear the horror stories too. You also heard the stories of occasionally when someone tries to dare to peek out a window or door slat or something or another, something bad happens to them. And because you rolled a fucking 20, you also hear the very specific tale about how a mother found a monk's head that was bound to a wheel eating her infant.
Oh.
I've played Dark Souls. I know what that thing is. Fuck
Wow.
that thing.
Good old wheel monks. They are frightening as all frickin' hell.
Ah, well. I never have been so glad that I couldn't see. I never thought I'd say that.
I mean, rightly so.
Well,
As-
then I help close up the doors and
And in the distance, just as everything has gone dead quiet for about a solid minute, you can hear it. The occasional awkward cackle, a deep throaty guffaw, strange chittering noises here and there, and footsteps. So many footsteps. Just coming right down the road. As they reach closer and closer, you start hearing things, wood splintering, pottery breaking. The laughter just grows. Even through the rice paper door, You can just faintly make out the shadows, as some of these things are even carrying torches, and just make out the very faint outlines. You see what appears to be a very shapely woman. Only her neck is about 9 feet long. You see a very short and very hairy priest. A very large giant with a horn. And even what looks to be a giant spider with the head of an ox. And just as soon as it came, one shadow even daring to almost leer into the door, as if he was about to open it. Get a drink of sake for themselves, perhaps. Or maybe just the blood of an innocent victim. They pass on. And just like that, they are gone. And all is silent again.
That was weird.
That was beyond weird.
Does that happen often?
I mean, Shingen, we had one 3 weeks ago, but honestly, kind of weird that the Omnio took so damn long to actually announce. And just as he's about to finish that statement, you hear a blood-curdling shriek from upstairs.
Someone looked outside.
Apparently.
Let's go. Why? What's wrong with you
Wow.
people? Let's go.
I
Let's
love
go.
how gung-ho Arats is about this.
Okay, not. Kumiko does not like this sound.
I'll probably chase up after him. Be cautious! If they looked outside, the window might be open. Avert your gaze. Or don't. I'd honestly be curious as to what happens.
Not that you'd be able to see it.
I think we'll find out.
Run up the stairs.
All right.
I do the exact same.
You go upstairs.
Gonna use the edge of my sword to as a mirror, so like at the Medusa maneuver.
Okay, clever. Do me a favor, roll me a perception check then, Kimiko.
Not so much.
Yeah, you realize your sword hasn't been polished in a while.
Damn it.
Can't really see a damn thing, frankly.
Wait a minute.
Now, how far on the air of caution do you guys warn, I wonder? Do you try to do something similar, or do you just say fuck it and just enter the room?
I'm blind.
Okay.
I'm blind. I love it.
Yeah, I can...
Peek around maybe around the door frame.
No, I'll pull out my wakizashi and do something very similar.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
I could try that. Let's see how this works, shall we?
Oh, nice.
Perfect. From the reflection of your blade, you can definitely make out there is a woman in the corner. She is shaking, she is trembling, she is scared, absolutely witless and pale as a damn ghost. In front of her, a man. Very, very much very dead. Because he's staring right back at your blade, meeting your eyes in the reflection. Only he's not blinking. And his entire face seems to be completely drained of blood. Other than that, nothing else.
Yeah.
Are we going to wait until he kills the lady, or are we going to do something? It's real quick, yeah. Just a quick question. And when I say quick, I mean actually quick. Tell me.
Yeah, no, I'm don't want to run in there, but
Grim.
Yep.
The Hyaki Yagyo, the Parade of 100 Demons. So, is it safe to say that it's over now, and that there's no penalty for looking outside at this time, or...?
I mean, for
you
you,
would-
I think you're basically safe, all things
God
considered.
damn it.
That said, do me a favor, roll me a perception check with advantage. See if you can hear kind of where they're at, and if maybe you feel you can tell your comrades. No, they're well out of any possible visual range, which for most of you is about 60. Actually, yeah, for a lot of you, that's just 60 feet.
Yep, that's the thing apparently. All my rolls are not good anymore.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, you seem to have swapped suddenly. Now you're terrible at everything.
But everyone else is good.
Which, you know, is okay. I'm alright with that. I'm down with it. Yeah, you
And-
can't quite hear anything over that poor girl sobbing.
Can I hold the sword in one hand and like aim a firebolt at this undead creature with the other, using the blade as like line of sight?
You want to try to torch the body around a corner. Okay, you know what? Yeah, roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean,
Big
he's
shot.
yeah, pretty much. Let's see how this
Kobe.
works. No.
I
But
am
hey.
very sad. You know what? Hold on.
I am.
Do you have inspiration?
Yes, I do.
I will let you use in this case to take the crit.
Okay.
Okay. So at first it seems a little squirrely, but you do manage to ring it true. You literally burned the face off that man. And that woman just shrieks again, "Oh my god! What are you doing to my father?"
He's not alive.
That's because he looked outside through the window!
Uh-oh.
Dead. He looked
Yeah.
dead.
Very much not an Oni. He's a
He's
victim.
dead now.
He was dead
You're
before!
being extra dead.
You just torched the corpse.
That's
Why are we
Yeah.
fighting with the daughter of the dead father? How dead is his father? It doesn't make sense.
Because everyone heard March of 100 Demons and panicked.
yep.
Some of the customers from downstairs are actually making their way upstairs now after hearing some of this commotion happening. What is happening?
Thought she was in danger. Thought she was being attacked.
There you are. Awesome.
This man just kind of peeks around the corner himself, a little bit more brazen than the rest of you. Sees a corpse with what's left of his face and a woman crying even louder in a corner, and just kind of looks back at the rest of you. It's like, he was
He
under
was
threat of a
yeah.
corpse.
well. He was standing there staring.
I didn't say he was standing.
Oh well.
Lol.
Could come back.
Yes, the classic DM screw.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, just
Nicely done.
You're welcome. It's fun to screw with
It
you guys.
works. Not like I wasted an entire spell slot for that. So
The man
Wait.
just.
Wait,
The
what
ma-
did you
he's
cast?
dead.
Yeah.
I firebolt.
Yeah. Guy just shakes his head and sighs. Ugh. Let me guess. First mission? Yes. Second?
Close. Yes.
It shows. Guy just walks over to the corpse and very idly turns it over. Gives it a good look over. Puts 2 fingers on the throat. This man died of fear.
Bill?
So he literally was scared
Yeah.
to death.
Pretty much.
Well, at least he was dead before we fireballed him. That's okay.
That's all that matters. Yes. He
Yep.
was already dead.
Hmm.
He's not only merely dead, he's sincerely dead.
Oh,
Maybe we should stop helping.
you think?
There you go.
Just a tad.
The man stands up again, and, you know, now that he's not just having a random conversation with you guys about the fact he heard somebody's haiku at one point, you get a better look at him. He's built differently, to put in the slightest. Let's see. God damn it, where the hell is that handout? There it is. Bam.
He's swole.
That's a long ponytail.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Kind of just approaches and gives a very, well, somewhat respectful bow. You did just basically desecrate a corpse. Apologies, I am Jihi. I am actually, strangely enough, your contact here in Shingen. And
Yeah.
I
Oh, sorry.
can see why Headmaster requested I might keep an eye on you, he says, looking back at the charred face of the corpse.
Blame someone for being scared too. I mean, seriously.
And to be
My
fair,
companions and I were trained to err on the side of caution. We apologize.
Indeed.
I believe you're also told to and trained to be discreet as well.
Anyway,
It's okay. There have been many such tales of strange deaths due to the Hyakiyagyo. This could very easily be summed up as one, I think. They burned my father! And she's in shock. She's not going to remember anything tomorrow.
Does she have any family that we could send her to?
My father!
Other than him?
Oh, dear. Oh, Lord.
When she stops crying, maybe you can ask.
Whatever that is.
I don't think that's going to help.
Now even this friggin' stewardess that you met and paid at the door is coming up the stairs now, pushing her way through the customs like, what is happening here? Oh, dear sweet lord, that's a dead man. Why is there a corpse in my sake house?
He looked outside during the Hyakiyagyo. She's distraught, to say the least.
Oh joy. No one touched him, right? No one?
No.
No.
Technically, no.
No.
Well,
Not
someone did, but not us.
Yeah.
But I don't say that aloud.
Gee, he just remains silent. And the poor girl is just sobbing the fuck away.
Perhaps
Oh.
you can make her some calming tea to calm her down.
I think that girl needs something more than tea to calm down at this point, and I don't think I have anything strong enough for that.
If you'll allow me, I think I can ensure she relaxes.
She just kind of eyes you warily and just shakes her head. I don't know why, but you gave her a very classic bard impression out the gate. And she's just holding to that.
Are you going to put her to sleep or something?
Basically the idea was, yes, I would speak to her a few haikus and then cast sleep.
Well,
That's just a minute.
whatever the devil you do, for God's sakes, don't do it in here. This place is consecrated to all hell. Bring her out. I have a spare room. You can put it down, I suppose. Dear, come here. The girl just kind of tightens up in that little ball. Jihi actually kind of approaches her, very calmly rests a hand on her shoulder, whispers something. You're not entirely sure what. Unless someone wants to roll for it.
Mr. Blindman should be able to do it, no? He hears good.
You say that.
Well,
Okay, true.
You know what? Why not? I'll do
I mean,
it.
if you want, right?
Oh, jeez.
Not much better than me.
Well, he got it.
Never mind. the elven ears are not working tonight.
It happens. Jihi is whispering to the poor girl, everything's going to be fine. These people are friends of very powerful people that will ensure that justice will be served in the name of her father. And while it kind of takes a moment, she does seem to calm down a little bit, even lets him help her up onto her feet and walks her over towards you guys.
Come, let's get you some better accommodations, child. Actually, is she a child? Is she young? I can't see. Never mind. I'm not going to use that line.
I'm about to say,
Fuck!
Man, more, your bard is showing.
It's like, is she 18 or older at least?
God fucking damn it, that's not what I meant!
I know, but it's fun. I will tease you with the stereotype, knowing that you'll never take the bait.
The stereotype and the fact that I am blind. I've made a meme.
You literally have made a meme. Also, I think I can change the music. Nah, I'll keep that. That sounds good. She, to your ears, I mean, frankly, everyone kind of sounds younger, especially when they just happen to be actually human. Doesn't quite have a crack in her voice or anything like that. Everyone else that has, you know, the gifted power of sight can tell that she's, well, maybe about 14, 15.
Power of light.
Okay. And actually, now that I think about it, apparently women, their voices don't change as they get older. That's why Bart Simpson is still voiced by Bart Simpson.
Right. At least until they get to, you know, ye olde hag, in which case they go, come, dearie, I have so many sights to show you.
Oh, no more hack.
Oh, jeez.
I just kind of lean over to the more and say, Waka Siguri.
I prefer the dubbed version, please. Or subtitles.
Oh, sorry. I'm practicing my Japanese. Too young.
God fucking damn it.
You asked. To be fair, you asked.
Hey.
Oh, that's good. Well, the girl seems a little bit more at ease and is willing to at least follow you.
Alright. And, I suppose if I'm able, I'll bring her to the room that the what is her designation? A waitress? I forget the name of the caretaker of the house. Anyways.
I went with stewardess, but God knows what it actually is. Again, I'm working off like an hour's sleep and a can of Monster right now, so my brain's a little frazzled.
Monster.
Anyway, you lead her into the room. You know, there's a futon already kind of laid out. You can kind of tell just by...
Advised, I speak a few haiku in order to calm her down, and in the realm of dreams, Baku devours nightmares. Rest and be at peace. And essentially I will cast sleep if it is necessary, but is it possible to essentially put her to sleep just by quoting haiku and strumming my biwa?
Roll me a performance check.
Performance. Okay, sleep.
My god. Oh, +9.
I know, right? The good news is, like, I mean, she certainly seems to have really calmed down in the very least. Not quite putting her out, though. But yeah, if you want to cast sleep, by all means. Do you cast sleep?
See, I know what you're doing with this because I know its range.
I have no idea what you're talking about, more.
Sure you don't.
I call bullshit.
Actually, considering how large this range is, yeah, no, definitely I would catch someone walking down the stairs. Not gonna do that.
Or yourself.
I mean, what if I told you it was a stewardess currently walking down the stairs?
Okay, I cast sleep. No, I'm kidding.
Damn it.
Is she a half elf?
Watch it.
Or an elf?
I mean,
Again, watch it.
Because she will be immune to it. And you're blind, so you don't know.
Half elves aren't immune to sleep effects.
Yeah,
I don't think.
half elves aren't immune.
They
sure.
They have
Hold
saving
on.
throws advantage.
Regardless, regardless, I'm not going to expend the
Oh, no.
sleep, and I'm just going to stay
Yes,
with her until she
half
relaxes.
elves with Fey ancestry's magic can't put you to sleep.
Regardless.
Either way, good old Hiromitsu decides to kind of spend a little bit more time, you know, quoting some of his own work, a few others, occasionally just humming along, strumming his biwa. It's very soothing, and frankly, like, you all feel like you could just kind of go to your room and pass right the hell out. And you all know personally that Hiromitsu's not going to do a damn thing to that girl because he's Hiromitsu.
We don't know
Don't know nothing.
Wow.
that.
Wow. Indeed. Some of you have trained with this man for years.
Yeah, I know. Just being
That's what
facetious.
scares me.
Some of you were trained how to gut a person alive and skin him while he's still breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Good times. Nah, that's not me, but whoever it is, just sick bastard.
I know who
Why
that
are you
is.
talking to me?
It's definitely not you. You almost got Aratz's backstory. By the way, fun little handout for you guys. I have, oddly enough, about the Hyaki Yagyo. I just gotta find it again because I keep clicking the wrong damn thing. There you are, Hyaki Yagyo. Yeah, this was basically marching down the damn street.
Mm.
Not that
Looks
you
like a
saw
lot
it.
of fun.
It's not.
Unless you're yokai.
Also, a big thank you to Matthew Meyer for the artwork and yokai.com. If you want to learn more about yokai, pay a visit to the site. Lots of fun stuff there.
This
Yokai are
video
weird.
is not sponsored.
No, it's not sponsored. I just really love the guy's work, and I'm going to give a shout out for something this cool.
Looks like something straight out of Spirited Away.
Yeah, actually it does.
Hmm.
Spirited Away
Sort of.
was actually based really heavily on Japanese folklore and yokai, oddly enough.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Yes,
know
it
it
was.
was.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, but not everyone might know that that's listening, so it's fun to give
That's
information.
also true.
Stop washing my buzz! Anyway,
That's what we do.
I know, I'm the DM. It's your job to confound and annoy the crap out of me.
Uh-huh.
Also, goddamn, Gee,
Oh.
you rolled way stupidly well than I was expecting. You were not proficient in any of what I made you roll for that. Anyway. The night passes, thankfully far more calmer than it began. Y'all manage to get a nice long rest. Morning finally breaks. It's disappointingly not spicy. God damn it. So, what do y'all do? Just immediately march up towards Shingen Castle, say hello to the Shogun, maybe see
Obviously.
if someone else died horribly that you could burn the face of?
No.
No?
No.
You sure?
No.
Sure you don't want to
Positive.
desecrate another corpse?
There we go.
No. No, I'm gonna make sure my tail is nice and bushy.
Fair.
Yeah,
Bushido.
yeah, we should just do the
No.
job before we do, exactly what the master told us not to do.
That's hilarious.
What was it again?
Before we become any more disappointing than we have.
I forgot what he told us, but it was something to do with dishonor. But whatever.
I love how I constantly make those statements for these games, and somehow someone manages to do it so perfectly. I love it.
I try not to disappoint.
Jihi does stop you. It's like, just remember, anytime you need to contact your fellow shinobi or headmaster, come back here. Fun fact, I am actually the owner, and the lady at the front desk from yesterday. That's actually my sister.
So sorry.
Yeah, so, I, my brother, two of my cousins, my mother, and my father. May they rest in
Talk about
peace.
the family business.
Now, you may want to leave before the Untouched gets here to deal with the body upstairs, and before maybe a priest asks questions. Go, 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 go.
What the Dutch?
I
Roll-
I asked myself in my mind.
Roll a history check.
Yay.
That's good enough.
Fuck. Oh, good.
Yeah, 10 was... Because this is something that's, like, kind of more relevant. And, actually, yeah, you joined a slightly older age than everyone else, so you actually would know this fairly decently. The Untouched are basically the casteless, the unwashed, and the unwanted, who basically go about touching things that may defile the soul in the eyes of anybody, such as screwing around with dead bodies. Granted, you were kind of trained not to take stock in that because it's all superstitious bullshit and nonsense, right?
Hmm.
Right.
That's
Just
exactly
like
it.
yokai.
Just like yokai.
No, those are real. No, those are real. We know it.
How
We
you
saw
know?
them. Well,
You didn't
Just like
exactly. You
cats.
didn't see them.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're real or not. You just heard them, and shit happened.
well,
and there was a corpse.
you know how
made more corpsey.
you know how you know the gravity is real because you know what it does instead of seeing it. So, something like that.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
I love that analogy. Oh, there go my
Anyway.
notes.
Let's go.
Doesn't
So
take.
I'm assuming it's the next day now?
Oh yeah, this is
Yep.
the morning.
Okay. Would I be able to ask one thing of Jihi before we move on?
Oh shoot.
Essentially, I'll turn to him and mention, it was kind of you to offer words of comfort to that girl, but out of curiosity, what do you mean we will see justice done for her father? We are shinobi, not samurai.
True. Which means that, unlike samurai, we tend to lie more. And as a doctor, lying to a patient just to comfort them becomes second nature after a spell.
I'll give him a nod of respect. Also, when you said we tend to lie more, I was wondering if you were talking to me or using the word more.
Shut up.
God damn it.
I don't care if you caught
We all
literally
have
every bit of
confusing names.
I love how you did catch all the subtext I put in for that, though. That was good.
God damn it.
God damn it, Onyx. I need to go through and remove you. Anywho, you thankfully arrive at Shingen Castle, untouched, unmolested, and thankfully unfeathered, until you get to the gate where two samurai, upon seeing you approach, immediately kind of move to block your path. Halt! State your business.
I show them the seal. We're here on a mission. We're called for. We're summoned here.
Oh, that's where we are.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right down at the bottom. Probably should have just auto-pinged you guys down there. He kind of takes it and turns it over in his hand a few times. Gives a curt nod, hands it back. Very well. You are expected. Quickly step out of the way. Gesture you in. One giving a quick sharp whistle, which immediately calls another one over. Ah, yes. Yes. Our lord is awaiting your arrival. Come, follow.
Yep, we follow.
Now, while I don't have them all pictured here, because honestly finding tokens for some of this crap was way more work than it's freaking worth. There are some people kind of scurrying about, you know, just your classic rabble-rouser, just commoners that happen to get a job within the castle itself, make sure everything's clean, making sure food is cooked properly, and all that fine stuff. Horses are fed, and occasionally give the samurai something to look at and maybe torture in their spare time for fun.
Missing any horseshoes?
No.
Funny you mention. We're actually... we have found each horse is missing a single shoe. Strangest thing.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Gulp.
We have no idea what happened or why. It is very strange. Do you know of this?
I've heard stories. Rumors.
Ah, strange.
Maybe it's a new weird yokai that is doing that. You know?
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Very strange. You know there is one that licks the ceiling of dirty homes.
You're shitting me.
I know that's a
It's
thing.
not.
That's
No,
a thing.
Not.
He's not.
I was gonna say, that couldn't be a thing.
That's a
Oh,
thing.
it is.
Oh, it is.
Is it? Oh my
Yes.
god. Wow.
Absolutely, I think.
That's hilarious.
There are others that also just take the shape of mere household objects. Simple things like pedestals, biwas, banjos. We didn't even know what a banjo was until they came from the other continent. Strange.
Oh yeah, the instrument that does that hellish sound. Yeah, I heard of it.
I've heard of that
Very
too.
weird.
Speaking of which, Ada, you can make that sound, right? The one that banjo make. Oh, you mean Yes, that sound. God, why do you know that? You terrible person. Smacks him on the side. Keeps going.
I think we found the Yoshi of the samurai.
Everyone's got their own Yoshi somewhere.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like every time you pass some of these guards, they like kind of grip their saya, their katana, just a little bit tighter as you pass by, just in case. They seem a little tense, and no one really seems to know why, other than the fact that you're here and you're strange to them. Yes. A lord awaits inside. I don't think I need to say to be on your best behavior. He also has his personal omnio with him. Very strange. Usually she's doing whatever omnio do upstairs. Anyway, open the door. Used to immediately go up and open the door. And now I get to try to figure out how the hell I used to do this crap. Nope, didn't put it there. I put it there. And God freaking willing, if it'll let me do this.
It will not.
No, it will not. No, here we go. I made an interior of the castle. It's small as fuck.
Yes.
Think?
That's
I mean, it was kind of a maze to get here, so decent defenses at least.
I mean, that's part of the point. I mean, crap.
Indeed.
Yes, again.
Most of this crap was literally uphill as all hell to get here. Some of you actually feel kind of winded from that.
Hey, look,
What's my
Eretz, it's important to have a fortification that is actually good at doing its job. I think I can appreciate that, right?
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
More often than not,
I-
yes.
Well, I dust my clothing and I'll step in. Let's go. Are you staying out? Come on.
I'm in.
I'm coming,
I don't-
gosh. Give me a moment.
Yeah, like
Um,
tell
I mean,
Yeah,
the stairs are only
gosh.
2x2, so I can only
I am
move up so
following,
much.
don't worry.
side. Make room for the others to come in.
Mhm.
And bow respectfully.
I'm
On
sad.
my knees, head
Same.
to ground.
Yeah, same. Really,
Same.
really respectful bow.
Really, really low.
Gives a very slight nod in return, along with the woman at his side. Then it kind of turns to both the samurai and gives them a quick little hand motion. Both of them bowing in turn. And then, opening the doors behind them, step away.
Trusting individual. Nice.
You assume that.
I thought he can kick. Oh, he can kick our asses.
It might be a possibility. You could roll an insight check to see if he can. Or at least get a kind of
Yeah,
better...
for sure. I just want to see how confident he is. He is terrifying. I don't know.
I mean, he's the fucking shogun of Shingen,
Wow.
dude. You are scared witless because this dude at a whistle or a hand motion could have you beheaded for fun.
Mm-hmm.
You suck at it.
Oh, I do. I'll just grab my my red panda and just calm myself.
Upon seeing you grab the red panda, the girl actually goes, Panda! Very uncharacteristic. And actually, it kind of gets a very sly look from the shogun himself, who gives a wry chuckle, and she just blushes, folds her hands in front of her, and bows her head back down. Apologies. Motoko is very enthusiastic around animals that she thinks are cute. Anyway, I am, as you might have guessed, Takeda Shingen. I am the shogun. And I hear from a little birdie that a couple of foxes might have visited my son and have some interesting tales to tell me. Though, if you would mind a small precaution, I do have one small stipulation before you begin speaking your tale, if you will allow.
Of course.
Yes.
Anything, my lord.
Very good. Motoko. Hi. She kind of just takes a very quick little step forward. If I can grab her token. Yes, come. Kind of just nudges y'all a little bit closer together. Okay, this is good. Alright. Okay, one moment. She actually takes a stick with some folded white paper on the end of it, waving it around, quietly muttering to herself, and then proceeds to cast what you can only guess is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
And once it is done, you definitely feel it. The question is, do you all choose to fail?
I'm not going to defy the Lord.
Yeah,
Of course
I already,
not. Why
Why
would
not?
we?
That'd be very
Eh,
dishonorable.
yeah,
That
I
would
already
be
almost shat my
dishonorable.
pants, so I'm going to not defy the Lord.
Ah.
So can I roll just to see if I even can beat it? Like, I'm not going to. I just want to see if I even can.
You know what, just for shits and giggles, sure, we'll roll and we won't count it. I'm curious. Nope.
Ooh.
Nope.
She kind of smiles gleefully and just turns back to the Shogun, nodding and going back to her place beside him. Just kind of nods. Okay. Now, by all means. Speak, my little foxes. Tell me what you have found.
Well, in terms of our, let us say, occupation, I believe the one of us who actually handles the relevant information would be our companion Yoru, if I am not mistaken.
Just immediately passing the buck. I love it.
We found journals and we found
Hello?
2 journals.
Hello?
Yeah, we're still here. More.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear.
Okay, god damn it. It blacked out again. I essentially, Yoru and Hanzo.
Yeah, we.
Actually, it was Hanzo and Onyx, but yeah,
Yeah.
because Yoru was with you.
Right, it was with Onyx.
Yep.
It's okay, he's not here that we know of.
He's off trying to find cousin Banjo.
Yeah. trying to save cousin Banjo.
I have heard tale of cousin Banjo. Someone even heard his melodious song. I went to go seek him.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Hanzo's gonna step forward and bow and say, yes, we actually had, while we were infiltrating his place of residence, that we found ledgers, some of which pertain to him skimming money from his employees. And he's going to hand the ledgers over. And we had taken them to our master and shown him, which also coincides that proof that he had been doing such, which is very dishonorable. But we were told that you would be very interested to know this information, so that is why we are here.
Kind of just gives a quick little look over. His face a bit of a scowl, and then just slowly shaking his head. My son was always foolhardy. His great shame on his name. The name of me and the name of his mother. Shame.
Great.
Though in Hanzo's letter he also mentioned another thing of possible significance.
We had also encountered some messenger on the road who was carrying a very important document that was meant for brain fart tonight.
Yeah. It's like,
meant for Nobunaga himself.
It was from Nobunaga.
Yes.
Yep.
And we had also brought this information back to our master, which turned out to lead to some also other very interesting information.
Oh yes, a letter detailing success involving human livers, which I believe Motoko has informed me is something of a delicacy amongst beings that are rather unwieldy.
That is most disturbing, I might add.
Only if it happens to be your liver, I imagine.
That is true, which I
Yeah.
would most certainly hope would never be the case.
yeah.
Now then, I do have one final question. Kind of just gives another eye towards Motoko, who just simply, gives another reaffirming nod real quick before he turns. And his face darkens a little bit, and he's almost appearing to kind of see through each and every single one of you this time, as he asks his next question. Did you kill anyone in this mission?
No.
No.
You murdered, slain, or assassinated anybody within the estate grounds?
No.
No.
It would have been very dishonorable to have done so.
Master forbid.
Yes. Very much so.
See, I told you it couldn't have been them. Hush, Motoko. Motoko kind of just clams up. She speaks out of turn, but something seems to have happened after your mission. And oddly enough, it has brought a very interesting idea to my mind. Assuming, of course, y'all will be up for the mission.
We are in no position to deny you.
No. I am
We are
very
not.
interested.
Oh, please. Relax a little bit. I'm not being beheaded just yet. I'm not demanding you gut yourself in front of me.
Wow.
Very nervous laugh. Yeah,
Master said you need the help. We help.
Yes, but everyone treats me like I'm Nobunaga. It's very distasteful. Just because I'm the only other human shogun. Ugh. Not all of us are like that barbarian. But, as for the mission itself, something has happened at the estate, as I said. As you might have surmised, there has been a murder at the estate itself. I wish for you to go and investigate it. But that is not your sole reason for going. I also wish of you to attempt to gain the trust of my son, in hopes of maybe finding more about his ties with Nobunaga. I must know for certain if my son truly does bring such shame upon my family name, and that of his mother's, before I act, and possibly, potentially, kill my own son.
Do we know where he is and all of that?
They do. They do very intimately.
Yes, we know
Yeah,
full
where?
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stay quiet.
Well, a couple of the guards picked to me and Yuri.
Also, Yoru wasn't Yoru at the time either.
Is there a certain way you would like us to handle this? He is your son, after all.
Simply gain his trust. Discover if he is fated to die by my hand for the shame he would bring upon our name, or simply discover his intent. And if it is not ill, inform me. And mayhaps even help him. But if you find that he is truly working with Nobunaga against my wishes and behind my back in secrecy, inform me so that his time in this world will be that much shorter to dirty the name of Shingen.
Forgive the question, but well, you know your son best. Is there any advice you can give us to gain his trust? Like, you know his personality. Any advice you can give us?
Any advantage?
I know that he is a great fan of poetry and drinking.
Oh,
That's right up your alley, boy.
As we already know.
Yes.
I wasn't here. Sorry.
Yes, you did miss that.
He is quite the partaker of alcohol.
Quite.
Yes, you can nearly smell that estate for miles. But for now, simply attempt to gain his trust. Get in good with him, as they say. And hopefully discover any potential nefarious plot he may be planning with fair Nobunaga. This talk of human livers perturbs me, and I wish to know more. I feel this might be the best route for you to go at the moment. Though if you happen to find better, you are to act on your own wishes. Follow your own hunches and investigations.
As you wish, it shall be done.
Very good. Now go. Kind of gives a quick snap of his fingers. And these two boys, very obediently like dogs, open the doors and step back up. God damn it, I did not mean to grab all of them. There we go. And with that, do you all take your leave?
Yeah.
I say so, yes.
The moment we get onto the courtyard, they all attack us.
That's about it.
If y'all did something very naughty, that would happen. But thankfully, you are good little boys and girls and did not piss off the fucking Shogun.
Why
It's
would
almost
we
like we're
piss
not
the
Six the Goblin.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, Six the Goblin would be in the building, but you wouldn't know he was there.
Smell that? Smells like piss.
Oh.
Every goddamn time I look away, that fucking goblin's pissing in my sheets again.
Dear God.
Dear, jeez.
Congratulations.
So I guess they're not called goblins here, are they?
since we're traveling, I'll be right back.
Yep, you all are now back on your way to the fucking estate grounds. Again! To meet
Again.
with the son of the Shogun. Again!
Perhaps we should bring a gift this time.
Indeed.
Wait,
Yes.
what is the son of the Shogun again? I don't know anything. What's going on?
He likes to drink. He likes poetry.
Our
Entertainment.
last mission was to infiltrate his compound and acquire the information we delivered to his lordship. Suffice to say, when we infiltrated the estate, I believe we made a decent enough impression for ourselves. So, if he even remembers the night's festivities, we will be welcome, at the very least.
It was good pretending, or at least pretending we got him like nice to stone drunk. Hopefully he still remembers.
Well, hence why I say we bring a gift. We should find some.
You're passing a very familiar sake house on your way out of town.
Yes, we should bring a bottle of sake to him.
As you enter the door, thankfully it's Jihi behind the counter this time, not the stewardess. Ah, my friends, welcome. How can I help you?
Need a good bottle of sake.
Just one.
Well, probably 2, maybe 3.
I would get the very best.
Yes, the very best.
Must be for someone very special in your life. Who's it for?
The lordship's son. We have to go see him.
Slowly raises a brow at that. And nods his head. Raises a finger, goes in the back for a minute. Kind of hear a couple of clay carafes knocking back and forth a little bit before he finally comes back. And he comes back with a flask. It looks like it's made out of fucking obsidian. That weirdly enough at one point must have been broken because within the cracks is gold inlay. Whether this was done as an artistic purpose or simply a very beautiful way to fix a happy accident, you're not sure. But he hands it over.
Thank you.
Oh, please, give him my regards, and do inform him that you did get this from the drunken monkey, if you will.
I will.
I rather enjoys his rice wine, and frankly, he'd be one hell of a supplier.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Well, I'm certain this would please his lordship.
oh, it
Indeed.
should.
It should.
A bottle by itself costs more than I make in a year.
In which line of work?
Ooh.
Gives a sly grin at that. It's like, the one I tell people, my friend. The one I tell people. For my other job, maybe about 2 weeks.
Damn, we made the right business choice then.
Boy, did you. You have no idea.
Indeed.
Which I think is funny, because no one bothered to ask the Shogun how much you're going to get paid for this. Or if you're getting paid at all.
One does not look a gift Shogun in the mouth.
That is the
That's
appropriate
about
answer.
it. No one asks the Shogun how much he's going to pay us to do a job.
Nope, pray for favor and gifts and maybe money if you're lucky. But other than that, happily take this very expensive carafe of fucking wicked expensive obsidian sake and make your way back to the estate.
Indeed.
What's with my freaking dogs
Oh.
today?
Sorry, that was me.
Don't
Lord
know,
almighty.
but I will be right back as we.
I was about to
travel
say,
the
actually,
estate.
because it's about 6-ish, with my time, we can take a quick break if you all would like.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What are we breaking?
A Kit Kat bar.
Your nose.
This obsidian carafe of sake?
Again?
Oh, that would be horrible.
Let's not say we did.
More than a doctor slash sake house owner makes in a year. Yeah, probably not a great idea. And what you guys can make in 2 weeks working hard.
Yep.
Anyway, I shall be right back. And with that, guys, we are going to go on a quick break. And as usual, because it's not my Estralos group, I'm not going to cut the video here. Just sit back, enjoy the music for a bit, and I will be right back in 5-ish minutes. And maybe find out what the hell my dogs are barking at. And I have returned. So, without further ado, let's rejoin the Discord.
I like chicken. You're right.
Hello.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Especially-
Hi, we're talking about cannibalism.
Ew. God.
Really? Because I heard human flesh tastes more like pork.
I said, does it taste like chicken?
Definitely not chicken.
Are you sure it doesn't taste more like veal?
Nah.
Yep, I'm sure.
I've actually never had
That
veal.
didn't help me
Or-
at all.
I'm trying to think of something else.
Veal is good. Lamb is good.
Lamb is good,
Oh
yeah.
it's so good.
Lamb is really good.
A little gamey.
Are we talking about the hot pot again?
Depends on how it's cooked.
No, just in general.
Oh yeah.
Food.
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's
Oh,
good.
by the way,
Well, that's display. I don't want display.
Off
Sorry, I'm
topic.
looking up something
Bison's
else.
good.
What's
so
up?
chocolate with strawberry soda. Actually, really
Huh.
good. It
That
tastes
sounds
like
good.
chocolate covered
Coffee with
strawberries.
Coke. Now that's good.
I've got one right in my hand.
A chocolate soda?
No,
the
coffee.
Coke with coffee.
That's science.
Yeah,
Vanilla flavored.
I mean, I got coffee with a bit of Kahlua in it, but I don't think I'm supposed to be drinking that right now, but oh well.
Hey, it works.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh,
Did it
A
again.
little pep in your step.
Yeah, who needs to sleep at night?
Sleep is for the weak.
Well, I didn't get
Yeah.
much last night, so not me.
You got an
Also,
hour.
who needs to live past 40?
Already have.
Mine.
Haha.
Yeah, same here.
I plan on surviving past 45 personally, but that's also just me. Anyway, sounds like we're all back, so are we ready to continue as you head back to
Run
the
with it.
estate?
To
I'm
drink?
not back yet.
I mean, to work?
This is going to be interesting. This is the part I was looking forward to the most.
Sorry it took us 2 hours to get to this point.
No, actually, I was expecting it. Like, honestly, there's, like, one encounter I think you guys may not quite get to, but at least kick off, which will be interesting.
Ooh.
Boy.
Anyway, that said, thankfully the trip from Shingen to the estate itself is a bit of a shorter trek. You actually do manage to get there at a brisk pace, roughly in the afternoon, since you all decided to wait until the next morning to actually visit the Shogun. And thankfully, for whatever reason, that didn't piss them off. Pray to God that luck serves in your favor should you meet the other Shogun. But you
If
do
we meet the other Shogun, it's gonna be a beheading.
meet the other Shogun. It's gonna be very entertaining, especially the Kenshin Shogun. But you do arrive at the estate. Late in the afternoon, and once again, my music is not playing. Onyx is here. Everything is just going all cucked up for me right now. Or
Onyx, is Cousin Banjo with you?
Supposedly, this is where you thought Cousin Banjo was. Maybe he was the murderer. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun,
Hold him with
dun.
the horseshoe.
Yeah, with a horseshoe. Oh, Lord.
Damn it,
But I don't.
where's
I
that?
don't think the
So-
same plan is gonna work this time.
Yeah, on that note, as you approach the front gate again, how do
This
you
time
proceed?
looking like ourselves. Or should we still be in disguise again?
That's up to you. You still have
I
some time
actually
for you to
wanted
actually
to-
get into visual of the main guard of the gate.
As we learned before.
Yeah.
But how do we want to proceed if we are to get his lordship's trust?
We should not be deceptive in any way, I'm
That would-
assuming.
I disagree, but hold on. Go on.
You probably should get the fish out of your mouth, Haru. Like, I
I need
understand
to
it was a
eat.
long trip, but
It's very important for me to eat before the mission, so... Sorry.
that's fair.
Well, Kimiko's already perking up her breasts again and getting ready to possibly dance yet again.
Got to be
Yeah.
prepared for anything.
Roll to seduce
I-
Shogun, son.
Lol. I do have a potential suggestion, though I believe it would be a last resort. You all know the business we are in. We could insinuate that we may desire an allegiance with his connections as opposed to Takeda's.
Subterfuge.
But
I like it.
again, this is a last-ditch effort. Because the moment we reveal who we work for, and if he doesn't bite, well,
It could go very bad.
Do you think you are able to convince him of that?
I just look at. I'll cock a head and pretty much mention, well, us half-breeds have to stick together. He already respects half-elves slightly more, assuming that we have similar status in today's social standings.
Well, I cannot help you with that, so up to you.
Well, another way is that if we manage to infiltrate successfully again, but only and then he discovers us, be like, see, you need us. We just infiltrated your compound without you knowing. You need us.
That's a dangerous plan.
Well, it's half true.
I suppose. Though, I suppose right now our first obstacle is even getting in to see his lordship. You mentioned that we shouldn't use deception this time, Yoru?
I think if we're trying to get on his good side, we should be who we are.
I agree.
Versus last time it was to search his place and distract him. This time, showing our true faces to form an alliance or...
Hold on. Isn't our true face basically deceive him into trusting us so we can stab him in the back and maybe get him killed?
By deception, I mean not disguising who we are. Like, last time I disguised myself to look more human.
Yes, I'm certain it would be convincing to those without a nose.
You know, I do bathe.
That's the problem sometimes.
It doesn't count when you do it with your tongue, though.
Ah!
Oh.
No, I do like to go to a hot spring.
I mean, some people might find that enticing. You don't know. Maybe he's
Dear
into
God.
that.
Dear God.
Maybe he's a furry. You don't know. You didn't ask.
Maybe.
And on that
Didn't have the
note-
chance! He passed out before we could find out.
How are we gonna go through the main gate? We need to decide.
Well, the same way we did the last time.
Without grappling
Grappling
hooks.
We have our...
No, they
Bard
didn't do
and-
grappling hooks.
No,
No,
Harry's like,
not
why wouldn't you use a
grap-
grappling hook? It's Ninja 101.
Well, when
Thank
you're-
you!
When you're as famous as me, oftentimes this face is all you need to get into the door.
That and
Oh,
we
like-
brought sake, so, I mean...
Well, I would like to see that. Be my guess.
Did you have another suggestion, Haru? You seemed opposed to not using deception.
I'm really sad Eros
Well-
missed that first session, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, deception is not my specialty. That's what it's not my first guess. But if you can do it, go ahead. I can always grappling hook my way.
Oh, let's split the party. Haru
Yeah.
and someone else will go in stealthily, and then we'll enter in through the front.
Hate you.
And you
Hate
can
you
use
all.
your damn grappling hook.
Nah. No, like I say, if you say you can get us to the main gate, all of us by talking, I believe you. I trust you.
We already have a bribe, so if nothing else, we can start by saying that we have a gift for his lordship in exchange for an audience.
All right.
You can do it.
All right. So do you approach the lone, possibly inept guard at the front gate?
Same guard as last time?
No, this one actually, I think only Hanzo would recognize him. This is the one that got knocked out and had a horseshoe laid on top of him.
Oh,
He
this
still
guy.
has he still has a horseshoe mark on the left side of his face. It's
He
weird.
does.
Oh.
And he definitely looks like he's just seen better days. But upon seeing you, kind of warily raises it. Holt, state your business.
Honestly, I'm surprised he's alive.
Yeah.
What
really
was that?
smart.
Speak up. I got kicked by a horse into side of head. My hearing is not great on that side. At least I
Looks
think
like it
was.
hurts.
It very much. What the? State your business.
We're here to see his lordship.
We have brought a gift for.
Mhm.
We were actually expecting the Untouched soon. And I'm not sure if my lord is currently taking visitors.
It's the best sake we could find from the Drunken Monkey.
His eyes light up when you actually drop the name Drunken Monkey. He's like, oh, gee, bro. One moment. Kind of just opens the gate a little bit and peeks in. My lord, you have guests that wish to give you a gift of sorts. Possibly for your trying time. Oh, god damn it. Ugh. Are they at least attractive? Kind of looks back at everyone else for a moment, literally just eyeballs each and every one of you up and down. He's got mixed results on his face before he turns back. He's like, some of them? Kind of. If you're into that sort of thing.
Dear God.
Oh, yeah, you know what? It's just remind me to fire you tomorrow. Yes, my lord. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who the hell can it be? Hiromitsu, my friend! Immediately rushes and just embraces Hiromitsu.
Oh! It is great to see you again, my lord.
It's very tight and a little bit, yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
are we Greek?
Who knows?
Oh my.
This is not what I intended when I made this character.
Well,
He finally breaks the embrace and goes, my apologies. You were not here the next morning. There was a fucking dead man. Yes, one of my damned gods died on the toilet.
Toilet?
Wait,
Yeah.
I remember that.
he drank too much.
Must have.
It was damned horrifying, and because you and your little entourage was not here, I see one of them is back, but then you brought her. Just kind of gestures towards your wonderful cat friend.
Would you prefer I not look like a cat?
I wasn't aware y'all could do that. You know what? The other trying matters. I feared for your life, my friend. I was worried. Because I just don't know what to do. I sent for the Untouched to come cleanse the area, reconsecrate it, and take the body away. And they have taken late. I sent word to my father. He said he was going to send somebody to possibly help, but they have not arrived either.
Ah. Well, perhaps we can be of some assistance, or at least we can relieve your troubled mind, considering how distressed you must be at these events. We have brought refreshment, my lord. courtesy of the drunken monkey.
I have heard good things of my gods of this place, but honestly, nothing pleases me more. And he just takes your hand here, Mitsu, and just kind of holds it between both his, to see that you are still well, my friend. I truly feared for your safety.
My.
Yeah, literally. I show him the obsidian flask.
His attention is suddenly diverted very quick upon seeing the gleaming bits of gold within the cracks. Like, is that obsidian black sake?
Yes.
How on earth did you... That does not matter anymore.
Like I said, perhaps we could help you with your trying times and offer you some. We brought this for you.
Well, that'll certainly calm my nerves tonight, yes, but I mean, for the god's sakes, it's not like you're all a bunch of shinobi or something. It's not like you can truly investigate. I mean, granted, yeah, Mitsu, your entourage seems to have grown considerably. And you found a replacement.
Well, the roads are more hazardous of late. We were accosted by a...
And it's...
Animal.
I can't tell if he's cutting out or if he's just searching for the appropriate word.
would think it would be. I'd like to think he's trying to find the appropriate word.
But I assure you, I've spared no expense to ensure my entourage is more than capable. I think you will be more than impressed with their abilities.
Komiko just winks.
Kind of just waves a
Does he not?
dismissive ham at Kumiko. Though, he does lay eyes on Haru for a moment.
Oh, damn it.
Hold on, I'm gonna just roll this real quick.
Wow, and that one!
On both of
Double
them.
that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Get them that one's out of the way.
That's hilarious.
Look, I may not be the pretty face of the group, but at least the group will be safe.
Oh, I'm sure you're somebody's type, dear.
Like I said, not here to be a pretty face.
Well, honestly, your kind have more to deal with death than I care to imagine, so maybe you would be some help. If all else fails...
Yeah, I was saying, you were saying something about toilet and death?
Yeah, there's a damn dead man on my toilet, on my outhouse.
Right.
Come, these streets are damned muddy, and Hiromitsu is standing in it. My god, you buffoon, get the damn hell out of the way! Yes, sir.
Not again.
Yep, that's another Yoshi.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I think all of his guards are Yoshi, if I'm gonna be honest.
All his guards are Yoshi. Yeah.
See, you say that as he kind of waves you in. And the moment you start stepping through, this big-ass fucking half-orc, one of you recognizes way too well. Other than the fact he's wearing clothes this time.
I
steps
care
forward.
to remember.
Oh, yes, and that image is forever burned in your mind, and oh dear sweet lord.
Hanzo, your eyes are beginning to drift downwards. What's wrong?
No, just we're not gonna even think about it.
Oh, don't mind him. That is Hisue. He is simply the, as my father would put it, more appropriate god for my personal accountants. Don't mind. Hisue, do not get in their way, you damned buffoon. Have I told you about growling at people? Yes, Good. Know your place. Damned idiots. All of them. Everyone who actually does rely on sight to see things, do me a favor, roll a perception check.
There.
3 sad, 5 me.
Damn. I'm not rolling good tonight at all, and I'm supposed to be proficient for perception.
proficient in perception too. My passive is higher than my roll.
You know what? Just because it would. More, do me a favor. I need you to make your roll at an advantage. You actually might catch something of it. Because it is making a sound as well.
Okay. Though I think one of the group didn't roll perception also.
Oh yeah. I am not good at that.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
you are.
Hey, there we go.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Better than me tonight.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. Here, Missy, you definitely hear the click of it. Hanzo, you see him as his thumb just kind of flicks and starts playing with the freaking guard of his wakizashi at his belt. This man does not like his job at fucking all. And let's see if he can... Nope. Nope. Tokugawa, you blind deaf idiot. No wonder one of your guards died. Anyway, if you...
No wonder nobody likes you.
Pardon, what was that?
Nothing.
Huh. Strange retiredness. Anyway, if you truly believe you can help, though, let me show you the way. I warn you, it's a bit of a ghastly sight.
I refrain from speaking.
wouldn't be the first one today.
Does any of the other guards recognize any of us? Likely not.
Well, they wouldn't recognize me. I'm not disguised this time. So.
True. The one guard that was really taken up with one of us, maybe.
Might. Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
I'm sweating bullets.
Oh, maybe that's the one.
That's the one right there.
That's dead, maybe.
That's the one that's dead. Yeah, he's the dead one. He drank too much.
Hit his head.
What the
He
devil are
hit his-
you two doing over here? We are doing as ordered. We are guarding the solid side. Get the damn hell out of the way now! Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, master. God's sake. You are not to bother them in their investigations. Is that understood? Yes, sir. Good. There we are. You should be able to look, if you may, unfettered, I believe, now. So who wants to be the unfortunate SOB I get to describe the scene in the toilet to?
Well, that would probably be my happy ass because,
I don't argue with you.
yeah, everyone
Yeah.
else has got better things to do.
Not really. I just don't want to.
Hold on a second.
I hand Komori the flask of obsidian sake, and
Obsidian black sake. It's a very
yeah, there you
rare
go.
vintage.
Correction, and then go peer into the
Well,
horrific scene before me.
the good news is the door is open. The bad news is, oh my god.
It's atrocious, yeah.
So what you find in there, oddly enough, is a very familiar face.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact same guard that was really hoping he was going to get lucky with you guys.
Yep.
And the worst part is, he has the biggest, oh my god, that felt amazing smile on his face, just frozen. Like that.
That's
Oh,
not normally what you see on a dying mantis.
It's-
Unless, well, of course she's in the set position.
And this is the part I am hesitant to describe, because just playing out in my head disturbs me. His pants are down around his ankles, and if you really want to know more,
I already get it.
I'm right here.
shut up more. Roll me either an investigation or a medicine check. It's not a high DC to see what's wrong.
Let's.
Missing something.
Both are going to be the same, so let's go with medicine.
I think Akumi, decided to bite.
Yeah.
So, with the way this man is angled and bent forward, it's pretty easy to see that the entire back of this outhouse has basically just been ripped apart. The boards are scattered across the ground behind it. You can actually see beyond the wall itself. And there is a massive pool of blood trailing out behind it, leading up to this man's rectum.
Oh no.
Are you?
Do we even need a roll to know what that is?
If only if you want to.
God.
I'm.
How curious are you?
I mean, I'm curious. I'm very curious, but
Yeah, well, we've got to play the role of investigators and be curious, nosy people, and we probably already know what this is.
yeah.
No, I
Damn
don't.
it.
But
I
I
think
don't
I
want
have
to
an
know.
idea, but
Roll
What?
a religion for those that might know this very specific fucking thing. Oh my good god.
Why?
You described the scene, right?
Do you? Do you describe the scene for your poor blind bard who may have heard tales of such things?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I wish I didn't hear that now.
Yeah, the two guards are like looking really
Look, if I have to
squeamish.
see it, you have to hear it. Sorry.
Okay. God, let's see if I can actually roll high. 14. No.
Just under, sadly. Damn. The best
I
you...
already used my inspiration.
Yep. Well, from what you can tell, whatever did this, more than likely not human.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been tales of snakes crawling up from the toilet and, you know, biting someone in the butt, but this is like a very, very extreme version of that. That some perverted artist probably drew at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't know what it is, but we know where it went. So should we?
should we track
And-
it out?
And that's not a rhetorical question. I'm really asking. Do we have to?
Yes, we have to.
Unfortunately, but yes.
I mean, whatever did this could have very well killed someone else. Or it might
That's
even
also true.
come back. And it might be Need next.
Yes, we don't need that.
No.
Don't we? No, I'm kidding. I don't say that.
Wow.
I am sorry. How dare you?
Sorry,
just
sorry.
insult
I have a cough.
it? Yes, we'll go follow the trail.
Oh god. Yeah, let's follow the trail.
Pretty sure he'll insist Hiramitsu stay behind.
Fuck.
Upon
Yeah,
hearing
you're
that,
right. I have no way to justify me following when I've established that you guys are retainers.
Exactly. That's exactly it. So
I mean, I can give you a
Stay
lot of
here.
reasons why you really don't want to be left behind alone with the Lord, if you really want them.
there's 3 reasons, and the first 2 don't count.
I mean, I have one right here.
Yeah, you keep running low.
Yeah,
That's not a good thing to roll low on.
I know.
that's the point.
I just pat. What's your name? I just pat
Kumar.
Mori on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And just smile and just keep walking.
I can feel the smile. I don't have to see.
It's better if you stay here, being safe.
Or if you want to see that, to I don't know, write a poem about it, since it's
I
your
just
profession.
give you a luck.
I'm trying to give you an out.
Starts
up to
top
you.
waving his
I'll
hand in
be
front of his
sure
face.
to tell him all about it so he can write a proper story.
It's up
Alright.
to you.
I cannot deny that it would be interesting to hear of it firsthand.
Oh, Hiramitsu, you are truly, truly such a brave man if you wish to venture into such dangers as this. Your poetry would be amazing. Or your epitaph, one of these two. You could always stay here and share a drink with me, if you wish. He's laying his hand on your shoulder as he says this, and he's squeezing.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Obsidian black
Come
sake
hither.
bottle,
Don't
too.
leave me, squeeze.
Yeah.
I will just lift up the bottle towards him, give a smile, and say, I suppose that is an enticing option. However, I believe this.
This? Oh, is that my end this time?
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
you
celebration.
walked right into
that
that
comes
one.
after. Yes, I realized the moment I said it.
Yep, you pretty much. Yep,
Well, you should be happy my
promise.
Discord apparently.
Door wide open.
Should be probably happy my Discord decided to kick the butt for a solid second there because I missed what was said. What was said?
TLDR, sake tastes sweetest after a victory, and so does the celebration afterwards.
Wink, wink.
Oh my
Nudge,
God.
nudge.
god.
Exactly.
I don't intentionally do this! You know that I don't!
But
You're a good bard.
you're
Unintentionally.
intentionally.
Well, the Lord's words sound a little sullen, and he kind of gently pats you on the shoulder. It's like, you are quite right, my friend, yes. We will drink when you return to your victory then, and celebrate. Yes?
I just kind of look at Yor and go, here.
Hanzo's just gonna facepalm.
But Milo, you don't have to hear this. This is not safe for work. Let's go.
Confused red panda noises.
God damn it.
Cute street panda.
Why is this my life?
Because you rolled
Because
a
you
blind
chose it.
bard.
Exactly.
And I decided to use your feature in possibly the worst possible way you can imagine.
Yep.
Ah, very well then. I won't keep you. After all, the sooner you leave, the sooner you can return. Yes?
Most certainly, my lord. I'm sure somewhere you hear, "What the fuck?"
Is that damned automaton again? I swear to God, he's been running in the field every other week. Strange.
Carries a horseshoe with him.
Cousin Banjo.
God.
And you all
Okay,
better
but-
ensure his safe return to me. Kind of just starts
Of
pointing at
course.
all of you.
But of course, it is our job. Sort of.
Ah, very
When he
well.
is out of earshot, I say, "Kill me."
No, I can't do that.
We need you.
His lordship would be very displeased with us if that happened.
It would.
And then it would be our heads.
I
don't
mean,
think
And I'm quite attached to mine.
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie. Just at a glance at his entourage, only one of these guys would really give you any trouble. And honestly, you're not entirely sure he would actually act to stop any violence towards the Lord if it happened.
Well, no, but the point is that if any harm came to Hiramitsu, the Lord would probably order our death, so...
That is
Yeah,
also
I like my head where it is.
very
Yeah.
possible.
Now,
Not that we couldn't take them, but minus...
let's go, people. Shall we hunt a butt demon? The
A
fuck?
yokai? A
That's
yokai
pretty
that likes
accurate.
butts? Yeah.
Butt yokai? Yeah.
But
It's pretty fucking accurate what you just said.
Yeah, kind of.
I am afraid to know what is coming.
It's funny because
It's
it's
a yokai.
it's worse than you know, but not as bad as you think. That's the weird thing. Anyway. So you start following the trail of blood. It's pretty obvious out the start because let's face it, that is a lot of blood that came from this man. But eventually it does start trickling down. It's less of a pretty steady path to maybe a streak and then eventually a few droplets. And sadly, eventually, it's just gone. That said, if someone wants to be ballsy and try to find a path of some sort, can I have a survival check of some sort, please?
Alright.
An attempt a survival check.
God. Wow.
Survival?
Yeah.
Survival.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure, you can do it. I don't know.
Alrighty. Yoru. While the
Yes.
blood might have stopped, thankfully, you do find footprints of all things. And at a glance, they do seem humanoid-ish, maybe a little bit smaller, with a very obvious indentations of possibly claws. But it is bipedal.
Follow them.
Alright. You follow them
Stealthily.
stealthily?
Stealthily.
Are we stealthing?
I'm stealthing. Or I'm going to try anyway. Yes.
I'm not
Wow.
going to disagree with this.
I prefer to try to be as quiet as possible.
Have you heard about my bullshit god that eats the children?
Yes.
I like to point-
Specifically by ripping out their anus.
Exactly.
Or,
Oh yeah, that's appropriate today.
That's appropriate.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, you're too disturbed.
Literally, all my good rolls are gone to you guys,
Where's my
and
cell
I'm
phone?
okay with that. So
at least I didn't roll 4.
I actually gotta do some math real quick because that is actually close enough to where maybe I should worry a little bit.
well, currently one of us also hasn't rolled. Oh, actually, no, wait, we all rolled.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah, mine just happened to be back to back with my survival roll.
Solid 4. Wow.
Wow, an actual just 4.
Okay, and divide that by that, and... Okay. Alrighty.
That doesn't sound good.
Hey, that could be you just passed. Or you just failed. Basically, you were on the cusp like I guessed. I'm not going to tell you which way it went. You'll find out in a moment as you approach a nice riverbed. And the trail just kind of continues on forwards to the north, towards the bridge itself.
I take it this is the bridge.
And for some fucking reason, Onyx magically appears for but a moment and then abruptly ninja vanishes. As he does.
Damn, he's good.
What the hell?
If my math is right, we average 16. So
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slow at math.
Not even touching that comment.
We're all slow at math.
Yeah.
I am very sorry about this. I'm gonna put Milo on the floor and tell him, "Come on, boy, go ahead, try and find me a butt demon."
Nervous panda noises.
I bet.
So you send poor little Milo first into the possible butt demon hell that may or may not be awaiting everybody.
Why
I
are
guess
you
I'm gonna
sending
be like-
forward
Because
Because-
that's what familiars are best for.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm afraid that I'm going to, get that happening to me.
Violently sodomized to death?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now follow me.
Oh, by the way, Grim, just a note, we have to talk after the end of the game about stuff.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, as you finally approach here, things get
Where are
a
you?
little bit more grisly. If I can... Wait a minute, can I just...
44 bodies.
Nah, come on. Why would I throw 44 specifically at you? That's an odd number. Nah,
No,
just one
4
body.
Actually-
E4.
Yeah, it's an
I
even
think
number.
it's an even number. But yeah.
I don't know why that section isn't revealing. What the hell? It's still not revealing. What the hell?
What is that? I mean, it's a dead body, but
Blood trail.
Please provide more descriptions.
dead body, blood trail coming out of, I assume you know where, and I don't know if the blood is going that way or the body got dragged. I
Are you-
actually don't know.
Are you actively looking through Milo's eyes right now?
I am
Okay.
at this
then
moment yet.
You see very clearly that, yeah, over on the left where the road is, so to speak, big ass puddle of blood, and what looks to be someone trying to claw their way as they're dragged over to the riverbed.
That's
Okay, so
different than I was expecting.
okay, they drag it from here to the river.
Yep, and the body is there, clear as day, dead as all hell, and yes, it is in that fashion.
Oh boy.
All right, boy, good job. Well, things in the river, I think. And if I know my folklore, it's probably under the bridge. Because why not?
Because why not?
Because we've been talking about that ever since we started this
All right.
campaign.
So yeah, thing is on the river. I hate that idea.
Where's the cleric when
Um,
you need them?
Oh, the Onoji?
If
You left him back
the-
with Shogun.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
If the victim was dragged from the road, then I'm wondering how quiet this creature is to simply walk out of the river, and then drag them back to it.
On that terrifying thought,
That terrifying thought indeed.
maybe we can bait.
With who?
Well, I know some of you can do illusions as me, so if we combine the illusions, we can make a pretty convincing victim, I think. Someone makes the visual, someone makes the sound. Well, some others make the sound.
Sound of what? Somebody taking a crap?
Well, hold on.
Hey, for all you know, that could be a mating call to this thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking that maybe the unfortunate guy, well, took a dump and walk dead.
I mean, is there a place to hide around here? Are there any bushes or trees?
Not really.
There's a bridge.
There's
Besides
a
the bridge, I don't want to go anywhere near the bridge. I will.
We can make a guy taking a dump on the bridge if you want.
No.
Wow.
I was going to try seeing what, like, something touching the surface of the water would do. I was going to send my mage hand over to kind of, like, just kind of splash the water. See if anything reacted to it.
Okay.
Be my guess.
No, that's what I'm doing, is I'm sending my mage hand, which is invisible, to go splash the water a bit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Show me where on the map that's happening.
Probably right around where the body is. Because one would think that it would be... the creature would be right in that... somewhere around that area.
Interesting. Slight problem
Damn
with that idea, though. You have to get
Uh,
closer.
Let me see. I think my mage hand's 60 feet.
Is it? Am I just thinking
Is it
about...
60 or 30?
Yeah, I'm about
I
to
don't
say, am I thinking it's movement for 30 only?
Range 30.
Let's see.
Yeah, the hand vanishes if it is more than 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Well, that's awkward given that's invisible already.
Yeah. Okay, because it's form. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it, but alright. I guess that's in the. So I will get to. I only need to be like right about here for that, so yeah.
When she's casting mage, and I'm gonna use minor illusion to make up a person touching
Because
the water
mine
to
is a.
complete the effect.
Yeah,
Okay.
because mine is a.
Oh, it's also 30 feet. Hold on. I'm gonna get closer to the butt demon as well.
Yes,
have to get,
by
like,
all
right
means,
next to me.
everybody get closer.
Not as much as I'd want to, but you know, I don't want to be that close, but that's where I have to be. Let me check the rogue arcane trickster, because I think it is actually 60 for arcane trickster rogues.
It's been a while since I read the giant text block that is Mage Hand Ledgerman.
Yeah.
Guess one it was just like you can do weird like object manipulations with it that you normally couldn't do quite with like a normal Mage
Cast
Hand.
mage hand.
I mean, a mage can do pretty much anything a
Yeah,
hand
it
can do,
doesn't
right?
actually say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially a
says
arcane
cast
rogue,
mage
arcane
hand.
trickster.
Anyway, so this is the plan then. One of you's tapping at the water with mage hand. The other one is
Mhm.
minor illusioning. Just random guy that's like patting the water for kicks next to a corpse because why the hell not? I guess.
Let's say he's, refilling his water skin to make it believable. I don't know how smart the thing is.
When you mention that, I'm gonna look that up real quick.
You'll be surprised.
I don't want to know how smart what demon is.
It might scare you actually. Well, so bad news is nothing seems to be enticed by your bait here, but wow, pretty sure Hiromitsu even catches this goddamn thing. You do hear water shifting, splashing. That isn't just a very mild, turbulent bits of waves that are crashing into the rock side. Something sees what you're doing.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, is it from here?
Nope. It's, as
Okay, I'm
people
happier.
correctly deduced, under the bridge.
I mean,
Roll
shall we?
really shittily. Yeah, what do y'all do?
Well, I do have one suggestion. One of you could,
Yes.
and should something come a loud noise, and I should be able to encourage you to safety.
Encourage me to safety.
I love how vague that is.
Yeah.
Oh, god
It
damn
is.
it. Did my internet dip out again?
No, you said encourage
no.
you to safety, and that's what we're all curious about. It's like, that's vague as all hell. I love it. Do it.
Wow. I mean, if you want, I can be the quote-unquote bait.
Hello,
But
I'm back.
Okay.
you better save my ass, literally.
So, did you hear what I said, or no?
Encourage someone to safety is all we caught.
Encourage someone to safety.
Okay.
Actually, I could probably run faster than most of you if I have to get away.
Yeah, kill me. No,
Fair.
I'm thinking.
I can run for
But but for
run pretty
mechanically,
fast.
so that way Grim at least knows what I'm doing. Essentially, the moment I hear someone cry out in surprise or get any indication someone's being attacked, I'm going to immediately mantle of inspiration to allow them to get back to me. No opportunity attack.
Ooh.
I'll
am-
do it because
I
I've
am
got.
concerned about one little thing. Remember that the guy died in a, how can I say this? Please, manner. What if that thing messes with my head?
Is the body in the water? I can't believe I'm asking this. Is that body looking pleased as well?
You can't see.
That's why I'm asking him. That's why I'm asking him specifically.
Does he look pleased?
I
Why do you
hate
do this?
that. I'm so sorry that this is literally just the gimmick of this particular yokai. This is literally in its lore. But yes, this corpse looks like it died very, very goddamn happy for some reason.
Oh my god, best shit of my life.
Yeah, literally that face. Saddam Hussein died in the hot tub in a threesome with twins. Kind of face.
Oh, oh no.
You better save my ass. Alright.
Well, I guess instead of a shit eating ring, it's a shit giving grin.
How long does Blade song last?
A minute.
A minute, I think?
Is it?
Yeah, I have it on the other character. It's only a minute.
Oh.
Wow. Well, I will use Blade Song and start running towards the bridge. See if I can detect any movement.
Okay. Well, you're making noise. You're being loud. And
1 second. I need to check just a little thing. 60 feet. So essentially, I'm going to try to stay 60 feet in range as he keeps doing this.
Okay. Well, as you reach right about
It's
there.
me!
Yeah, right there. As you call out and reach right about there, you hear a very ominous and almost gurgling squawk from under the goddamn bridge. As that thing appears.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I
Hello.
kind of figured that's
Yeah.
what it was.
I've
Yeah.
seen that picture before. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it.
Enlarge it for a second. I can see it.
Looks like a.
And its brother.
Oh.
I like that significantly less.
Could everyone do
Can
me
you
a
not?
favor and possibly roll me some initiative?
No.
I reject
I-
this.
Yeah.
I
The one
reject
time I
this
roll
offer.
well. The one time.
Oh, the one.
Yes!
Fuck me.
I
Literally, don't do
mean-
that. Don't do it. Just don't.
I'm just saying, you saw the bodies yourself. Something
no.
happened.
I don't want to know.
I don't think anyone wants to know, frankly. It's
I
horrifying.
truly just, yeah, I just don't.
Well, lucky for you, they are... Wow, really?
Yep.
Oh my god, that's hilarious given what I see for their fucking decks. That's freaking
I
hilarious.
know, yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all can
Yeah,
tooltip
that's-
in and see what the hell their dex actually is and what they roll for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Wow. 22. Dear God.
Yep.
Wow. So, hey. Fun fact. That sucks. But at least they rolled low. That's a shit roll, too.
Oh yeah, that's freaking terrible for them. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So
Nope.
oh, but they do go before Hanzo at least.
I'm like the last one in a row.
Yoru,
Yep.
you're up first.
Yep. I am.
Whack?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wario.
I'm gonna touch your butt.
No, you're not. No, I'm gonna set, going to, attempt to set this one on fire.
Why would you do that? That's horrifying.
Exactly.
They're just hungry.
They're horrifying. They're horrifying. Nah, that's gonna miss, obviously.
Feel it?
Yeah, we'll just soars right over its head as it docks some water in that strange little bowl indentation on its head. Actually, kind of spills out for a moment. It just kind of chuckles at you.
I'm going to back up to where I was, 30 feet further back, because I can and will and stay there. But right now, since I can't hide anywhere, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Our wonderful blind bard friend, you're up.
I think I've read about these before.
In the science I mean, it might be. You don't know. You decided to just hurl a firebolt at her out of the gate.
Yes. Though, I will say that character was a dumbass in that movie.
Yes.
Alrighty then. God damn it. I don't really have any other options. I'll move up, drawing the Kodachi from the scabbard. Actually, they didn't call it a scabbard. Whatever.
Saya.
It's the same thing. Saya. And essentially, I'm going to... I'm fairly certain this won't work. But
might.
they are in range. What? Hello?
But it might work. You don't know.
You people can't hear me. Yay.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
Boom.
You can't hear us.
That's disturbing. But you know what else is disturbing? This thing. And essentially, okay, Grim, I really wish you didn't show me that.
Well, I wasn't meant to. I was just trying to fix his fucking HP.
Okay. Unfortunately, that does change what I'm going to do now that I see that. Actually, no. Honor system. I thought I was going to do this before, so regardless of whether or not I know how much health they have now,
Well, you
I
know how
should
much
change-
health one has now.
Thank you.
Okay. Like, I don't want to be a dick and just change what I'm going to do just because I know a meta stat now.
I'll allow it because it was my fuck up anyway.
Okay. Essentially, I will stand here, and I'm going to hold an action, waiting for them to get within 10 feet of me, because fuck me, why did I choose to be a blind character? And once I detect one or more creatures within 10 feet of me, I will cast Bane.
Okay, then. That works. Nothing else?
I'll pray.
Pray.
Alrighty. Aru, you have two friends. They're not
Right.
Ninja Turtles.
Are they under the bridge?
Yep, they're under the bridge and half submerged in the water currently.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade at 2nd level.
Oh no.
And since my target is under the bridge, so in dim light at least, I'm going to throw it with advantage.
Yep. That's gonna hurt. Which one?
The closest one, this ugly fuck.
I mean, they're
I'm
both.
going to make it like a shadowy shuriken and yeet. Come on.
Triken.
16.
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
There you go, Raphael.
Oh,
Oh my
that hurts.
fucking Christ, that hurts.
Wow.
Beside you.
So you throw what is essentially a fucking shadow kunai at this being. It gets him right in the forehead. At first, it doesn't seem like he reacts at all until he just kind of reaches up and clutches at his forehead, where it definitely sunk in. Ah! Ah!
Horrifying. I'm gonna stand between the bard and death, because if the bard dies, I'm gonna be death. So, yeah. That's my turn.
Kinky. Speaking of kinky, Kumiko.
Realistically, I think I've actually heard of these before in another campaign long time ago. And I'm trying to remember everything about them.
Oh, I wonder if I can dual wield Shadow Blade. Like,
Either
Shadow
way,
Blade
we
and
failed
other
the roll to know
Oh.
I mean, now that
Since-
some of you are actually seeing this thing, you could have another opportunity to make another roll. I would say it would take your free action, which is basically saying, okay, you do it, and you still have like your entire repertoire of shit to do. So if you like, yeah, you can start rolling religion on your turns.
Well, I missed that. I was trying to yell at my husband. What happened? Religion?
Yeah, as a free action, since now you can see these things, well, most of you, you can spend your free action to roll religion to see what you know about these things. Now that you are actively seeing them, not just seeing their victims. Son of a whore. Yeah, you've definitely heard about these. These are fucking kappa. Basically, they're kind of turtle-like yokai, really like water, really like cucumbers, and also kind of like reaching into places and people they shouldn't be reaching to, well, get at something very specific, but in this world, it's their livers. Like, specifically their livers.
Why they were smiling?
Because, and Kimiko would know this, sadly, I am so sorry, you did roll a 20 on this, so you get all the lore. That's DC for all the lore options. It's told that when a kappa rips out a human's liver in this fashion, they feel the most godly of all bliss they would ever experience in life.
Oh boy.
Euphoric.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yay.
Also, there's a bunch
Well,
of
then.
other crap. For example, because again, you rolled a 20, so you also get this wonderful bit. Kappa, despite being liver-eating yokai who occasionally feast on cucumbers, are also known to be wickedly courteous. Like when a creature that a Kappa sees actually bows towards it, it is obligated to return the bow.
Then?
Well, then the water in that little indent on its head might or may not spill out, which it may actually require to survive outside of water.
Oh, that's all. That's all day specific.
Yeah, she rolled the goddamn 20, so again, she got all the lore option.
I mean, it's a bit late now, but yeah.
How are you half elf or yeah?
I'm a full elf.
Oh, you're a full elf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm yelling to you in Elven because I don't think these guys can speak Elven.
I mean, you don't know if it's... Actually, no, you would know that they do speak common.
Yeah, that's why I'm not speaking common.
I would be able to
Elven.
understand you. I have Elvish as well.
All right, for anybody who can
Elven, these
understand Elven,
cats.
Everybody.
I tell get them to come out of the water, make them bow, then take their head. That's the best offense we can get from these guys. Get them out of the water and bow. So she'll run over here and just stand there and motion to Red to come forward.
Ah, yes, Raphael.
Yeah, Raphael. Okay.
The other one's Leonardo. Anyway, oh my god, is that it for your turn?
I'm gonna hold my attack action until he gets right up in range of a katana.
Oh god, more.
Nice.
If you fucking had shape water, that would break this encounter so hard.
I know.
I
I
still
don't.
have to see them.
That's true, you would still have to see them. Which you can't, because you're blind. It's their
Why
turn!
did I do this?
Because you asked me, and I said yes. Let's see. You're within 30 feet. You're within 25 feet, unfortunately. But she is antagonizing him. And she is in range.
Pop, pop, pop.
And I hold out my hand.
Hey.
Hold out my hand to say stop
Oh boy.
and give the deepest
Okay.
bow.
You did hold your action. Do you do it as it gets up to you, or when it starts running towards you?
As it's running towards me, I just kind of do the stop motion and just give the very courteous low bow. Bow right about, let's say, right about here.
Oh, that's funny. So it literally just stops dead in its tracks for a moment. It looks confused, and then it just kind of claps its hands against its thighs, standing up straight as an arrow, and gives a full-on 45-degree bow. And it gets to fucking make a goddamn roll at disadvantage because it's out of water. Fuck. And since y'all can see this gets to be public rolls. Survey says number 1
Oh wow.
just passed. Sadly, you're also within eyesight of number 2. For some reason, he also feels as obligated to use his reaction as well to also bow. He failed spectacularly. That's great. Oh, that's a 1, too. Good God. So you see...
and- Sorry. And one thing, I did specify if a creature got within 10 feet of me, I would cast Bane on it.
It trips his action. Yeah, he did hold.
That's funny. Okay. By all means.
Alright,
Charisma saving throw.
hold on, let me see it. Yep. So I'll cast Bane and speak out. Yosuzume sings. Okuri ino follows. It waits for your fall.
Oh god, Bane's gonna be fun. Jesus. Okay. See if he passes. Nope. Did not. Failed miserably.
You suck.
Bane.
and his name is Bane.
Well, that's very unfortunate. But doesn't really stop them as they move forward, and they're going to attempt to grapple both of you. For reasons.
Can he not?
You did see I pushed Step of the Wind.
Well, thankfully this is a grapple check, not an attack action. Just gotta read this thing again because I read up on this before, weeks ago, and I forgot half of it because it's been weeks, and I'm working on an hour of sleep. Oh,
Lovely.
wow. Actually, hold up. One of these guys needs to make another con check because he did take damage. Not that it mattered, apparently. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, Kimiko, you're first. I need you to make me a contested acrobatics or athletics check against 16.
Acrobatics, I'm pretty good at.
Not good enough. You are grappled. Your speed is now 0.
Inspiration.
Glad
I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
Oh,
You are grappled. Your speed is now 0.
Oof, bad.
okay, kicking and screaming.
Kappa. I hate myself.
Horrible joke.
Hey, Haru,
Yeah.
guess what?
Same?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
I want to say roll a d4, but I don't think it fucking matters.
Oh dear.
Nope.
Yep, doesn't matter.
Your speed is now 0. And if I'm not mistaken, this one actually has some movement left.
Hey, no. There is no need for that.
But lucky for you, it's not going to drag you back very far.
Shoot. It's moving. Okay.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But thankfully, lucky for, well, maybe not lucky for one of you, that's all it can do. Hanzo, your friends are currently being touched by creatures that you definitely don't think you want touching them. I didn't even mean to make the pun, but I did apparently.
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty turtle.
Okay, I'm gonna use...
Kappa's not turtle. Kappa is Kappa.
What happened?
It's Welkana.
It is worse that he speaks.
So what happened? Change my plans. I gotta use Step of the Wind, unfortunately.
Kappa will eat your liver.
Jeez. Double my movement. Come here.
Tasty man flesh.
Technically, that's an elf.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's just... Okay.
You're under the impression they probably don't give a shit.
Probably don't. Let's see. I am going to attempt to use a dart.
Okay.
And no.
Great.
Do you have inspiration?
I do not. You didn't give me.
Someone didn't level up when they still have. Well,
I know.
I hate to break it to you, love, but that's a miss. Anything
Jeez.
else?
I'm thinking.
Wait.
To still get closer.
I mean, you step at a 1, so.
Yeah.
So you could use your bonus action in theory to dash and get right up on him.
On top of it, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Come here. Bloop. And that'll be it.
Alrighty. Yoru! Save your friends from something horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, why are you all the way back there?
Because that's where I put myself. I'm going to dash to there.
Good
Here.
god. Okay. Cool.
Is it a free action to do the bow thing for this fucko there who made the save?
I would say yes.
Okay. I will bow to this one here in hopes that he, 1, drops my friend, and 2, loses all that water.
He looks to you, looks at Kumiko in his arms, looks at you, looks at Kumiko again. He just gives a quick little like head bow to you instead, but does not quite release his grip. Still making that con save though. And regretfully passing.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot that one.
Why you shoot Kappa? Kappa just wants to eat. Don't shoot Kappa. Kappa just want man flesh. Tastes like cucumber.
No,
Oh,
I need my liver. Fuck off.
You know what's funny? That hits.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, in no world does liver taste like cucumber. I don't care what you are.
Don't know either. Weird. Yeah.
So-
That's...
Couple things happen as a result of that. Number one, takes 16 fucking damage. Ow.
Yay.
So this one's already looking terrible. And he needs to make a con save for taking damage. He passed.
And passes. Yeah.
I said he's not looking great, and it's obvious. Anything else?
No.
Alrighty.
No, I don't have anything else that I can do right now.
God, if that were one under, I would have gladly rolled that d4. Speaking of Bane, here, me too. You're up.
Wait.
Did you roll
Oh, okay.
Bane for the other con save?
The other one's not baned.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. The other one's not Bane. That's right.
More? More evil turtle demons are about to eat your friend's livers in very unpleasant ways that is going to be weirdly satisfying to them. Are you there?
Stupid in on that. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Did you roll the bane on the con or no?
It wouldn't have mattered.
Doesn't matter.
Even if I rolled 4, it would still be an 11, which still would have passed.
Oh wow. Okay. In that case, do I get the sense that he's trying to go towards trying to drag Haru into the water?
Oh, very much so. He is very adamant about doing this.
I am very curious about something suddenly, and I want to experiment with this. It may be a waste of a spell, but I am doing research for the sake of the future.
Okay, can I point out the last time I heard this statement? We almost had a kaiju fight on our hands.
Fun.
So, whatever
this
this is, I am all for it.
Times.
I don't think this is going to be as interesting, but, Oh well, it requires me to drop concentration on Bane, sadly. As, essentially, I cast Phantasmal Force on the Kappa, and make him see the illusion of the water draining into a pit, descending into hell as gouts of fire burst out. There ain't gonna be no more water, son.
Wow.
I like it.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, he failed.
Where's your water now?
Walk, walk, walk.
And just because I do have a haiku for this one, give me 1 second. Maido awaits you, but Tengoku pities you, for Jigoku awaits.
Nice. Also, god damn. That is legitimately frightening. Oh god, I actually have to read again what Phantasmal Force does since it didn't decide
It's
to.
a lot of fucking
It
text.
really is. I know it was. Only by the target, so damn.
The best part is it rationalizes anything, like if it tries to walk across a bridge that isn't there, it'll rationalize it as, no, the bridge is there, I just slipped off, or some stupid bullshit.
Can even take damage. Oh my god, that's a nasty spell.
And currently, fire is blasting out of hell.
Well, it definitely doesn't want to go that way suddenly, so... Damn. Anything else? Shit.
I'll simply turn to Haru. Hopefully this helps, but when you have a minute, could you describe for me how he's reacting to this?
Quack!
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, with that.
Speaking of Haru, you're up, mate. You're grappled by a very scared demon turtle thing. Who no longer wants to go into the water because he thinks it's going to hell.
According to the rules, you cannot use Booming Blade with Shadow Blade, right? I think there's a no.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I need to look into that again because I didn't think any of you were actually going to try that combo. So I would say for the moment, no, until I do more research into it.
That's fine. Bonus action, we're gonna make the Shadow Blade appear in my hand again, and oh,
You son of a
Oh,
whore.
nice.
Nice.
Oh,
That is
Oh,
so
that's
bad
some
damage.
good damage.
That's-
nice
No, it's not.
damage.
that's not bad damage.
No, it's good. It's not bad, but you know, it could be better, but it's still good.
Fucking hurts is what it is.
Yeah.
Con save. Oh shit. Well, that number just got a lot lower.
Squawk! Why? Kappa just want food.
No food for Kappa.
God fucking Christ.
No food for you.
See, more
Yeah,
you were
Whatever for you.
See, more you were
Jen.
worried about this
Yes?
encounter.
No.
Yes, I was. And then I realized I could make there be no water.
True.
That's my turn.
See, Angela.
Mm,
Leave me alone, you quack.
Quack. It's a quack.
Quack!
It
Kimiko.
seems like your friend is not doing so well. And I'm gonna try, since we're grappled, I'm gonna try the inside ridge hand. That didn't work.
Yeah, no. Not at all.
How many did I get this? Is it only one or two? Can't remember.
Sorry, I missed the question.
Only one attack right now. You're not level 5.
With a bonus
But
action, another one.
yeah, I'm about to say you have
But it
flurry of
says,
blows.
Flurry of blows.
So
Yeah, I do have that.
yeah, you can make 2 more as a bonus action.
Yeah.
That hits.
Come on.
Roll damage.
It's 1d.
Oh, nice.
That also hits.
There's damage 1. There's damage filler.
That's hilarious because nope. There we go. Appropriate.
Oh, dear sweet lord.
They're
Yeah.
looking the water.
He's not looking too good anymore. He's hurting. He's hurting real bad.
Would you say he's a glass half empty kind of guy?
Oh lord.
I would say at this point, freaking 2/3 empty. Hey, speaking of the poor lads, it's their turn. So, one of these doesn't even think there's water there anymore, so his plan was screwed. The other one, however, believes no such thing. And 1, 2, 3. Come here. Gonna start Dragonport Kimiko here, and as he does, he's going to attempt to bite her.
What do I do for that? Shit. Oh boy.
These guys are kinky. I mean, biting, water play, probing.
Patience defense, you have to do it on your turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Completely
doesn't matter though.
fucking whiffs it. We're
He just looks towards the other Kappa who shouts, "Don't go into the water!"
There's no water there. What are you doing, man?
That said, the other one, yeah, he's kind of fucking panicking right now. He's actually getting the fuck away from the water. And, yeah, kind of sees himself as kind of bones, so instead is going to attempt to pick poor Haru. With a 19.
Yes.
Miss?
Mm-hmm.
What
Lights
the-
on.
It's
Oh, Blade Singing Wizard, you son of a whore. I forgot.
How does it feel to meet Forfan?
Fantastic. Only he's not a pervert.
I'm not even for level yet, but getting there. Only 25 max.
Sad. Well, regretfully, that's all they got at the moment. No multi-attack, no nothing. Hanzo.
All right. So I am going to use martial arts in conjunction with my Wakazashi, but in place for the damage is going to be dexterity. So 24.
I mean, it's already a finesse weapon, so you already have it.
Oh, you just rolled damage.
Yeah, because that definitely freaking hits.
Yeah.
It's not a dexterity roll. It's you
No,
rolled the damage.
Yeah, I use my dex in place of strength.
Yeah,
You
but
already
you
do,
have
though.
to add that. Yeah, you already do.
Oh, it already does it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a finesse weapon. It uses dex or strength, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah, just have to roll
just
damage.
roll
Click what it says
damage.
Wakizashi.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just took this thing's head off because it was not. That's
No, in the text.
Like
In
I
the
Click
did.
the
text box.
word Wakazashi.
Oh, I am, but it's not doing it for some ungodly
No,
reason.
No, in
not
the
in the
chat.
chat.
In the
Where you
chat.
see it
The chat.
roll.
Oh shit! Sorry. So I'll do it on. God.
There you go.
There it
I
is.
didn't
You
get
need
a
to
lot of
have it
sleep
auto
here.
roll damage for you, because
Yeah. I didn't get a lot.
I almost
So my
did.
brain-
Not even gonna lie. But
Ah.
nah, we all learned this at some point. Oh, by the way, that Kappa, yeah, he's kind of fucking dead, mate. Like,
he's capped.
yeah, he is decapitated, in fact.
He decapitated, yeah.
Oh,
And with
jeez. Here we
one
go.
last final fleeting squawk, his head tumbles back into the water, the rest of him collapsing right there. He is very fucking dead.
Hold on, that doesn't
Better than
look
dead.
right.
Here's
Is there anything else now that you decapitated my poor turtle demon?
But I thought, why isn't it?
I mean, was he actually poor? We don't know how much
As
money
a-
he had.
I mean, you can loot him later, but trust me, you don't want to loot where his pockets are.
And he's living under a bridge, so at least he's
Prison
homeless.
pocket. Oh god.
He has 3 of them.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, I was very disturbed to learn that wasn't a joke. That was a thing they have. They have 3. It's weird. Anything else,
Okay.
Hanzo?
Yeah, as a bonus, I'm just gonna dash to get closer to the other one.
Oh, you don't have to dash. He's within your movement.
Yeah.
Roommate, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yaru! There's one turtle demon left. The other one no longer has a head. What do?
Yeah, I am going to go up to this one.
Squawk!
I'm gonna pull out my size,
Squawk!
and I'm gonna stab a turtle.
Squawk!
Twiddle.
Turtle.
Twiddle.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, wow.
So, how do you kill this turtle lad viciously with that fucking crit? Jesus.
Uppercut him with the side, like stab him in the side or something. It's like, let go of my friend.
good shot, Yoru.
Thank you.
Oh. Did he make contact with that bite?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Question: is this what they were referring to with the letter?
Likely?
I'm assuming it's public knowledge that yokai like liver, yeah? Actually,
yeah.
no, Hanzo told us. It may not be directly related, but yokai and liver? I don't think they'd ever say no to that.
I mean, if someone can find out, that's you, my friend.
Kappa like liver.
You're dead, hush.
Yeah, shut up.
You definitely heard that, though.
Yeah, oh.
Huh?
Huh?
Which one?
Disturbing.
Where'd that came from?
Liver good for
Kappa, you hear it from under the bridge.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna come out and play like your friends?
No, Kappa's good. Kappa good? Kappa be good. Why you murder Kappa?
You
They attacked
attack
us.
people.
They were hungry. No
No.
food. No worship. No nothing.
Hmm.
No one provides offerings to the yokai anymore.
No. No one go to
Well,
shrine upriver. They say Kappa don't exist. Kappa
I
starve.
think
um, I don't know if you feel bad about the guy who almost ate my liver.
In the most unpleasant of ways, no less.
No.
Actually, the most pleasant way if you think about it, but whatever.
Tomato, tomato.
You can always bring cucumbers back to this guy.
Mm,
Cucumber on a steak.
we will speak to the Lord of the Lands to arrange
Mhm.
for at least no more attacks, hopefully.
Kappa be good. No more. Kappa be good.
How
Right,
long
but-
has it been since this shrine hasn't been visited, by the way?
Many moons. Many seasons. So long. Big brother and me, all that's left. Big brother gone. Brother, look like human now.
What?
Huh?
Wait, what?
What?
Big brother said he'd bring change. Get food for Kappa.
Yuri, remember the note? Failed, success.
Right. That's what I was referring to as far as the letter goes. Is this what they meant? Does it have anything to do with the Kappa?
We can ask his lordship about it. I assume we will want to bring news that attacks were caused by a lack of visitation to these shrines, after all.
Is it's your big brother another Kappa?
They
He
call
looks
him
like a
Kappa.
human.
He's not Kappa. He is
What does
worse.
he look like now?
Oh, he look like human. All look alike to me. These four look more alike than any other, though. Speak strange. Speak in strange words.
French words.
What do you mean by worse than a human? Or, worse than a kappa?
He is big brother. He only look like Kappa, is not Kappa.
Can I use minor illusion to make an appearance of the half orc and see if he recognizes him as that of his brother? It's my guess is what he's referring to.
Sure. Go for it.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna minor illusion an image of the half orc guard.
Alright. Kappa kind of eyeballs it, even like tentatively actually swimming just a hair bit closer to get a better look. Then ultimately just kind of shakes his head.
No, I look like Oni. He's not like Oni, he's like human.
I'll make the same with the Song of the Shogun. Like this?
No.
Mm. Who else?
I have the ability to cast minor illusion, but would I know what Nobunonga looks like?
That's kind of a tough call. He's popular, but it's not like someone's throwing out flyers around with his likeness on them, you know?
Would I have met Nobunaga?
I certainly would
Actually,
not.
Yoru. Hold on, I gotta check into my own lore real quick.
That's that's what I expect.
Trying to think and see around that time frame. So shit. Nope. You sadly would not.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of came around after good old Dwarf Shogun and Nobunaga were getting buddy buddy and kind of reclaiming their lands.
Yeah.
You might have definitely heard about his name, probably overheard that poor Dwarf Shogun reading off a letter or two from Nobunaga, but beyond that, I haven't actually seen the guy.
Does your brother have a lot of power then in the land as a human?
Oh, I do not know ways of human. Only know he used to be Kami of River. He is no longer Kami. No worship, no food.
Once a kami of the river.
Oh yes, back when yokai were respected, given
Okay.
offerings.
Do I know what happens to a kami when this happens? Because
Yeah. Storytellers.
Roll religion. With advantage, because this is definitely your area.
and I am suddenly terrified. Only a 10. God damn it, why didn't I get proficiency in religion of all things?
You definitely get a wicked bad feeling about it. Can't quite place your finger on it, though.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about bringing food to the shrines.
This would please Kappa. Maybe bring more, and we no longer have to kill humans for food.
Yes, that is not a good thing. That
Maybe.
brings too much attention to you, and, well, you see what happens when that kind of attention is brought.
Maybe
You don't
even,
need that happening.
maybe, maybe even bring Big Brother home before something terrible happens.
We have to find him first.
Oh, he look like human now. Following
Right.
humans that all look same.
Hmm.
Is, kind of just starts counting on his 3 digits and holds up 4 fingers.
4.
Yep.
Years? Decades?
Oh, humans.
Oh, 4 humans. He follows 4 humans.
Oh, he is in group. Total of 4 humans.
Right. Okay. Huh. Well, we will keep a lookout for him.
Oh no, you do not want to meet. Big Brother does not like people. Does not like anything not yokai. Does not like Kappa that much. Used to, when hungry enough, eat Kappa. There were 6 of us once. No more. No more.
With that, he just slowly starts sinking back down into the water. And, not long after, his bowl finally disappears under the surface. He's gone.
Alrighty. Well. Let's get reports back to his lordship as to what happened, what we found.
Yokai struggling to survive? A former kami wandering about the human dynasties?
Well, perhaps maybe not that part of it. But as to what killed his guard, who was drunker than a skunk the night he died.
Are skunks native to Japan? I'm not gonna
Probably
ask that
not.
question. We're gonna spend
Let's
too long
not.
on that.
Honestly, you'd be
Yes, we will.
surprised about some of the weird shit that's actually native to Japan that you would not believe. It's weird. It's
Huh.
very strange. But anyway, that all said, now here's the question: do you take either of these poor fucking bastards with you as proof, or you just
We
kick them in the
probably
river?
We'll take the one guy's head and kick the other one in the river.
Slowly, just
I
kind of
mean,
disappears below the surface.
one guy's
Curiosity.
head got decapitated, and this.
Decapitated.
That's
I already made the joke.
Uh,
All right, add one Kappa head to your inventory.
Yep.
And I assume you just kind of kick the rest of the body down, which
Yeah.
almost as
Mhm.
mysteriously as its brother and the body of its other vanishes once it sinks below the surface.
Weird creatures.
That
Do you
they
think
are.
he's going to eat their bodies?
Probably. It's food.
Literally told you that Big Brother was cannibalizing him at one point.
He also mentioned Big Brother wasn't a Kappa, but worse than a Kappa. And now I know why.
He's a
Yep.
fallen god.
Yep.
Very close, yes.
I think when gods are no longer gods, they lose their divinity. So,
Oh no, the went worse.
Well. they become demons. Oni, at least.
The difference between a kami and a yokai, as some of you may know, is simply his worship.
Yep.
You stop worshipping a kami, good chance it'll become a yokai and strike out vengeance.
That's it.
Dun dun.
Which is why I'm thinking they work for Nobunaga at this point.
Don't know.
Hence the whole liver.
We'll see.
Let's return to his lordship and
Alrighty. Making your way back is easy enough. I mean, literally you ended up back on the road and you can simply follow it to get back, thankfully enough. Even kind enough to even go through the wonderful torn up outhouse entrance, which is now accommodating. And thankfully, no longer has a fucking corpse in it, because apparently the Untouchables finally moved it along with a priest or two.
wonderful.
And of course, the moment you show up, one of the guards that's spotting you kind of goes into the house and shouts something. And immediately, the Lord appears. Oh, so happy to see one of you.
Yep.
oh, jeez.
Oh, goodness, you've returned. And all in one piece. Here amidst you, thank God you're alive. I seem to be saying that a lot, and it's becoming strange to me. So, what happened?
This was responsible for the death of your guard.
What was responsible? Oh, good God, what the hell is that foul-smelling thing?
It's a kappa. A yokai.
A yokai?
It would appear that they have begun attacks on mortal races in an attempt to gain sustenance due to a lack of offerings at the shrine upriver.
The shrine upriver? You mean the one past the bridge?
Yes.
The very same.
That shrine burned down years ago.
To them, it still exists.
Oh, that might explain why no one is visiting it.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible news. So because of a burnt down shrine, these monsters have just decided to begin eating my gods.
Well, they aren't receiving tribute in form of food, so they have to seek it out elsewhere.
And by elsewhere, I mean people.
Yes.
Well, foul things, probably just better off the all slain. They are all dead, right?
all but
That we
one.
could find.
Yes, that we could find, I should say. One decided to inform us that before he died, that his brother roams as a human. But that's all we got out of him.
Holmes is a human.
But it's always likely that more are out there. So if you could make something about that shrine, that would be helpful.
Ah, damn. I suppose I have some spare funds lying about to possibly hire a carpenter and maybe a priestess and might rebuild such a shrine, yes.
And in so doing, my lord, you would no doubt curry great favor from the surrounding area,
Very true.
increasing your own status.
So I just kind of light up at that a little bit. Even his ears perk up a little bit at that. Yes, maybe finally, Father will finally lay eyes upon me and actually grant me some form of true status that isn't a shambling estate on the edge of a cliffside. Very well. That seems like a very wise plan, Hiromitsu. Very well. I will send a guard, Shingen, and see if this can't be done quickly in post-haste. Ah.
I love how he gives me the credit, even though arguably Yoru and Haru contributed just as much, if not more.
Oh, yeah.
It's you he favors, of course. And we're just your subordinates, so...
There you go. You are being addressed.
Yeah, we mean nothing.
It's not just because he wants in your pants, but that probably is part of the part.
That is the reason, mostly.
Also, apparently his internet's cutting out again.
I'm back.
Okay. But no, yeah, they're right. You proclaimed everyone else as your entourage, ergo you are kind of the master of the group, ergo he refers to you more often than not in these matters, and basically lays all claim upon success upon you, and all failure upon them.
Exactly, as it should be. That is the way things are in that hierarchy.
It's a weird day when the blind person has a higher status than others. That's completely inverse for some reason.
Yes,
well, he
but
also
you
wants
are
in your pants, which helps.
Exactly.
I'm trying to forget that part.
I am pretty sure that if I was a human or something like that, and of a
dude,
noble standing, and a dude, I mean,
well, job well done then. So celebrations then. Says kind of like gently nudging Hiromitsu with his elbow. Celebration, yes.
Ah, most certainly, my lord. Let us drink heartily to your continued success, yes?
You had me at drinking.
Jesus. Forvin. Oh my god.
he is Forvin. Yes, he is. You should have seen this coming.
He's half
We need to kill
Forvin.
him.
We need to kill him. We
Oh,
need to find out why he's working with Nobunaga.
Indeed.
oh, he's a half elf. You cannot put him to sleep. Pity.
No, but we can make him drunk enough to pass out.
Which they might
Again.
have done already once.
We have done that
Yeah.
once, and he almost slept with a cat.
He damn near did, not realizing it was even a cat. That's the great part.
Mhm.
Fucking furries.
Which is why I said to him, would you prefer I wasn't a cat? The reason behind that statement.
I mean, if you could change two aspects about yourself, not just being a cat, he might be into that. But that all said, so
True.
with
good.
that said and done, and getting a rather ominous telling from a fucking yokai that may or may not have had his reasons for doing what he did, and, you know, swiftly beheading one of his brothers, killing the other one outright, and being told that he has a bigger brother that's far scarier, the Lord offers you to come in, and you begin to celebrate your success merrily, happily. The Lord, for whatever damn reason, all but refusing to let go of Hiramitsu's arm. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Awesome.
So what y'all think?
I think more is a
Very
great
fun.
card.
I think dealing with the kappa, I still have to prepare my anus.
Yes, yes, you do, but it won't be because your liver is being pulled out.
That's the
prefer
good.
that.
You can always tell the dude no, more. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's a lord. I'm not. I
Oh.
can't.
So technically, you can't tell him no. I mean,
Yeah,
Also,
you
I
know, you
haven't
can just
reached Kunoichi training.
Oh no.
more. Remember, you can always say no, or you can take one for the team. I guess.
Oh, that's horrible.
Up to you.
I will give some solace at the end here and say that as the night wanes on, the Lord, upon, happily celebrating with the Blackrock frickin' sake y'all got, yeah, it doesn't take much. He ends up passing right the hell out against Hiramitsu, and he is safely out of commission. So, no fade to black for him, thankfully, and he no longer has to worry for his anus.
we need to get information out of him. How are we going to do that?
I think I might know a way.
One of you disguised himself as Hiramitsu?
Oh,
Not it.
I'm not doing it. Hell no. I'm not doing it either.
I
On the
I have
plus
the
side, at least.
charisma of a rock, so not it.
Pizza's here. I gotta go, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, Blue.
Good night, Blue.
Oh.
Sure, disguise self as Hiramitsu, and yeah, doesn't
There we
work that way though. I mean, it doesn't really change your voice, so
No, but
change
I mean,
the way it look, the way you look.
bright
I
side
am-
though, you have a tail. You could kind of use that.
Oh.
Oh
No.
no.
God.
I am
No.
glad though that it doesn't seem like we'll have to play the double agent plot line, which I won't lie, I really wanted to do because I believe we could easily pull it off. But at the same time, the idea of selling out our employer, even if it is just to get information, that's a big risk.
That's
Yeah.
not something I'm willing to do
No.
anyway.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
I see.
on! What's the worst that can happen just from betraying the fucking Shogun?
Lose
No,
your
Oh,
head.
the Shogun can kill him?
Well, the idea is
Yeah,
that
lose your fucking head. No.
the idea isn't that we betray the Shogun. The idea is that we pretty much lay it out. Say, essentially, we are working for him. However, like you, at least Kumiko and I are also half-elves. We have to stick together. And then he would pretty much play that card in order to get
And I-
info.
Yeah, I'll be twiddling my thumbs in the corner like.
I will say, just to be fair, so that just everyone's in the know about things that were said by the Shogun, he never actually specifically told you this was outright covert. He said, yeah, gain his trust and all that. He didn't actually tell you, not to say that you weren't working for him. And the Shogun's son literally did say, his father said that he should be expecting someone to come help and investigate.
He did.
True.
And that we
Ah.
did.
We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Hopefully soon, because this is fun.
Cross that bridge. I love it.
There were so many puns
With
in that
more
shit.
kappa underneath.
You don't know. You'll cross that bridge when you get to it. Or get under
No.
it and find what dwells below. Creepy,
Nope.
ominous fucking shit I honestly was not expecting to sell as well as that did in my head.
By the way, I'm continuing to write more haiku. I should stop, but I like the idea of, as we go on, I just have a bunch of haiku that explain our journey.
Go
Yeah?
ahead, make one about what we did today. I dare you.
About what we did today.
And what you found.
You can choose.
Um,
You can say we desecrated a corpse, or you can say we encounter a dead.
I can't believe you actually did that. Oh my
That was
god.
interesting. Like, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to be like that asshole that constantly talks. But God, that was hilarious. I'm glad I didn't intervene.
That was so good. And that is why you give your players just enough information to possibly act on, but not quite enough to get a full picture sometimes, because sometimes the results are hilarious.
Okay.
And I will be right back. And with that, guys, as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. And if you all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course, sharing it with your friends. And tuning in next week, where we might be playing this again, or we might be doing something else entirely. Who knows? Kind of up in the air at the moment and how our games are going. But I digress. Once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video, where hopefully we don't have a kappa reaching into our buttholes in order to rip out our livers. God willing. Or the son of a shogun trying to do the same, but for a far different reason.